Okay, so we last left off after you guys deciding to storm the Academy of the Arts, which seemed to have been a center of the drow activity in Kelwynvian. You guys pretty thoroughly explored the place and trounced everything you found, leading you finally to the oh, this is that's north, so the eastern wing here, where you found a large pool with a what appeared to be an elven maiden sitting atop it. He claimed to be a dryad of some sort, and in the middle of your conversation, Drow came out of this southern room here, saying that she had wasted quite enough of your time. He's holding a large broadsword. Broadsword.
Broadsword?
Bro,
How
so
Yeah,
broad is it?
Browzo. It's a great sword.
Yeah, great
Very
sword.
nice.
It's so broad, it's great. Goddamn.
Very expensive.
Well,
it's pretty
technically
awesome.
speaking, broadswords were actually traditionally smaller than long swords. The other name for broadswords would be arming swords, which are one-hand only swords.
Nerd. Anyway,
Who didn't
At
know
which
that?
point we had initiative
Mhm.
continuing, but it had just come around. Varney, you're half healed back there.
Mhm.
So he's an active
Okay.
part of the engagement. Coming through the door was the full of his.
Let's see. Um, just nope, quickly readjusting, looking at the sheet here. Let's see.
Mhm. Yeah,
Uh,
kind of
s-
went straight into it since we were straight
yeah,
on with
yeah.
it. Oh, mm, actually,
Oh, yeah. That's what I'll do. All right, I will swift action cast Inheritor Smite on my longsword, which will give me a +5 bonus to this next attack roll. And then I believe I have the range to charge. Yeah, because you can charge a little bit farther than your movement speed, right?
mm.
Okay.
As we're charging, give me a will save real quick, because just look back over the GM side.
Yep.
Here's the thing.
Let's see. What did I roll on that? I'll use one of my hero points to re-roll that. It's the start of the session.
Hmm.
Ugh, should have held that swift action in reserve. But okay, go ahead.
I'm gonna tip a hand here. Would you like to add? Well, no, you'd have to add 8 to it, and that's before the roll.
Wait, hold on. Let me see this. 1 second. I guess that would this count as an enchantment that would make me perform an action against my will?
Very much so.
All right. If you would let me, then I'll retcon and say I didn't do the Inheritor Smite because there's no reason I couldn't have done it mid-attack roll, and I'll
Mhm.
instead use the swift action
Well, this would be
spell.
before your attack, before your turn.
Right. No, but it's as I'm moving in. Litany of
Mhm.
Duty. Swift action. I can re-roll and gain a +2 bonus to my will save.
Yet, okay. So that's reroll with a +2.
Yep. I shall factor in the +2 and 21. That's better.
You still need 1 point.
Nope. I gave it all I had.
All right. You come to a stop about 5 feet away from where you started.
Fair enough. So I think I was over here, so like there.
Mhm. And it'll be around to Soren.
Hey. Um, Trying to debate what I want to do. Yep.
Given you
I
a-
am going to cast Greater Stunning Barrier on myself,
Mhm.
and I'm just going to close the distance.
Okay. Round top comes around. Twitch.
All right. Switch is going to move up. And take a standard action shot. I don't remember what he had in hand, but I would assume he's back to his musket because we had some downtime, right?
Hmm. Yeah, you had enough time to go get your thing.
Oh yeah. Oh
You
yeah.
were
Okay.
healing up after the water elementals.
Like 10 minutes.
Mhm.
So single shot. And with that 23, he will use covering fire to give Zeph a +7 to the first attack from that guy to his AC.
Mhm.
And 3 damage.
Mhm. Puts a little dent in him, but not much. Raj. Everyone else except for Varney has charged ahead.
Mhm.
I'm gonna take this path to him
Mhm.
and then take a swing at him.
21 will hit.
For 16 damage.
Okay. And does that have the +7 from it as well? Or?
Yes. Yep.
Mm-hmm. You guys taking a sizable chunk out of him in the first round. Zeph. You're muted if you're saying anything.
My bad. Blood Rage plus 3 people on me count as flanking.
Mm-hmm.
I think that is all. And I will Zeph full attack him.
Mm-hmm.
Come on!
Sad part is that first one almost hits him if it wasn't a natural one.
Alright.
And him then. Yeah, he let's see. Yeah. He'll return the favor and swing wildly at Zeph, making him the biggest threat, both literally and figuratively.
Second attack will hit.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, actually, first attack will hit right now.
You get a +7 against that first attack.
Oh, you're right. Indeed.
My master is sorry to say that he won't be here to see you die. Yeah, let me double check what the
7, 8, 9,
it's a
10.
move action. So before we get around to Varney, in your head, you are instructed to attack Twitch. You get a new save at +2, because I'm assuming that's against your nature.
Yeah, very much so. I assume that fails.
It's a 22.
I will litany duty of it again. Another swift action,
Mhm.
expend my last second level spell slot. So this will be at a +4, which I'm factoring in. I'm gonna re-roll it. There it
There we go.
is.
Eh,
It only took all your rerolls for the session, but you didn't kill Twitch in one round.
I
so
have
that's good.
one more. I just have to burn all my second level spell slots.
mhm.
What was causing you to hold back?
What?
That's the question,
Oh.
isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, litany of duty. I was just I would mud Varney
No,
would
no.
under.
I mean, like, I was trying to figure out what was
He loves
urging you
Twitch.
away while the rest of us were able to move up.
Well, I assume it's like a psychic energy thing right now. But is that the end of my turn?
Let's see. That was the order given on its turn. Did I not write down how long it takes to cast? Oh well. As you're breaking away out of that, Zeph, upon you, a great spread of colorful light emanates out. Go ahead, and everyone within 10 feet, give me a will save. This one's much lower.
I rolled
Is
a
that
4. I am
much
going to
lower?
re-roll that.
I'll tap a
Several-
hero point to add 8 ahead of time. Oh, I might not need it, but good to play it just in case.
Mhm. DC on that is only 15, so I think everyone passes. Soren even passed on the first try, but
Well, I wasn't sure. I rolled a 4, and I'm like, I got a 17 on a plus 13.
Mm.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, heck no.
And now it is Varney's turn, proper. So
All
you've
right.
got your full actions.
Can I give a perception or a sense move to see where that spell effect trying to affect my mind was coming from?
Yes, actually, I'll let you do that.
Which one?
Go perception. It'll be relatively high. If you have spellcraft, it'd be lower, but I don't think you do.
I do. I just don't have a lot of points in it. I'll just go
I'll
perception.
even let you try both, but first one, then the other.
25?
25 will make it. You felt it coming from the pool, and you saw something ripple under the water.
All right, let me see here.
Shark.
Baby shark, do 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 do.
Die.
Let's see. Duration close. Level. Hold on. Okay, yeah. Well then, I will cast Weapons Against Evil.
Mm-hmm.
We're all close enough that I can just hit everyone's weapon.
Mm-hmm.
And I will shift over here to the other side of Twitch. Put my distance between the pool. And I will say, be on guard. There is foul magic emanating from that pool.
Soren.
So before I take my turn, can I roll a sense motive? I specifically am looking towards the elf like the dryad maiden in the pool. Is she just like a dummy, like an illusion, or like a fake or something?
Yeah,
Like,
go ahead
is
and
this
roll a perception or a will?
a perception? Okay, I'll do a will because I have no
Because you're
perception.
on the money, but the character don't know that yet.
Yeah.
She seems real enough, but I'm sure that doesn't assuage your suspicions.
But I can't deal with that right now because I have to deal with the one in front of me. Just gonna step up real quick. Swift action, gonna channel smite, and I'm gonna swing at this guy. See,
Mhm.
no whammies. Ah, that's a whammy. I'm gonna re-roll that. 17.
17 will hit. He is a barbarian raging.
So that is 30 points of damage. And I am going to use my conductive. So now he has a +3 in skill checks, but a -3 in attack and saves until the start of my turn. Or no, with the next roll. Sorry, it's not a next turn thing.
Okay.
Oh wait, no, I'm wrong. This effect fades after 3 rounds. So for 3 rounds, he has -3 to attack and saves, and a +3 to skill checks.
Mm-hmm. Well, you brought him to bloodied, so I don't think he has that long in him.
Oh no, but just in
Let it
case.
switch. Mm-hmm. Let's Twitches go.
All right, Twitch is going to pull his rapier as he moves up, scurrying underfoot, and he is going to standard action attack. And continue the many failed rolls.
Mm-hmm.
That's all right. He's
You
going
nearly
to
give
go.
Steph Prince Albert.
Yeah.
Raja.
Hearing the warning about the pool, he's going to 5-foot step there and take a full attack.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, actually, first one will be attack, and second one will be a disarm attempt. So the attack that's without flanking, so that'll be 16 with flanking.
Okay, that will miss on AC.
Okay, and then disarm is because you could replace an attack with a disarm maneuver. Is that at the -5 still for the second attack, or is that full CMB?
I believe it'd be at the -5 for his second
Okay.
attack.
24.
I see. His CMD is 25, so now he maintains his grip on his weapon.
Does flanking get added to
You know, I
CMB or
don't know
no?
offhand.
I can check it up real quick.
Yeah.
Let's see. Not SMB, CMB.
Yeah,
It
Google's
does
AI says
provide
it
on
lies.
melee attack rolls such as trip, disarm, and sunder.
Okay, so that would be 26.
Mm-hmm. So that beats it, and the sword flies to the ground.
Wait, don't they get a bone? Oh no, that's steel weapon.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry.
Steel isn't considered an attack roll like disarm is.
Mm-hmm.
That's why it's a little different.
Zeph, your opponent is disarmed, but you've heard something about the pool. Great axe attack, you say in mute. 21 will hit.
Yes. He will be disarmed in more ways than one soon.
Mhm.
And second attack, 24. All right. I just
Mhm.
realized that I should have been upping the damage die on these attacks, so they're actually 3d6, not 1d12 anymore because I'm large.
Mhm.
Boom, bitch.
So 1 and 2.
Oof, nice.
Goodbye.
Mm. Yep,
How did he like
he
that?
drops to the ground.
And that was my last round of Blood Rage for today.
Mm-hmm. Go ahead and take him off the turns. However, from behind you comes a large splash as 4 giant tentacles come writhing out of the water.
It felt like an
Check for
aboleth.
confirm.
Mm-hmm. Those are all aimed at Zeph because he's the best looking
that'll
slave
be-
of the bunch.
Oh, well, the first one to hit, can I AOO to increase his AC?
That's your thing, isn't it? But that is that's a natural 20, so it'd only help with the confirm.
So
Even
my
with
question,
confirm, I don't think you can boost him high enough to dodge that confirm.
Yeah.
I've got 4 AOOs. So can I
I
try
think
on each
those two
one?
17s might hit him, so there's
Okay,
2 of
I'll
them
try
you
on
can't
those.
block.
Yeah.
I just got to beat a 10. So those 2 would go up to AC, whatever, +7 to your AC.
Mm-hmm. The first tentacle goes wide, the second nails Zeph square in the back, but you manage to deflect the last 2. Zeph, you need to make a 4th
Alright.
save. Since that one did hit you.
All right. I will. No, I don't. 21.
You're not affected by the ghastly slime of the aboleth.
Ooh.
And you can see it now as the illusion fades, hiding just beneath the surface of the water. Token layer. There we go.
All right. Minus 19.
Mm-hmm. Varney.
All right. Sizable big bag monster. Well, better use my last daily judgment after all. Let's make it a judgment of protection. And then I will. Can I stab him from there?
Yeah, he's just under the surface of the water.
All right.
Especially if it's an actual stabbing weapon. I don't know which
It's a
one.
long sword. It can be used for some stabbing.
Mm-hmm.
28.
20's his AC, so yes, that hits 12 slashing.
And it is considered good aligned.
Mm-hmm. Mark him down now.
Can I roll a knowledge engineering to also identify this as an aboleth?
Yeah.
Nope. Never seen this shit before in my life. I hunt demons, not whatever the fuck this is.
Mhm.
It's a big catfish. Even I can see that.
This is why
I said
don't
to
like
listen out
swimming in
loud.
We're eating well tonight, boys.
Mhm. Soren. Theo falls of giant fishes under the water of the pool.
As Soren sees the tentacles lashing out at Zeph from inside the water, big grin is on his face, being like, he sees visions of what he's seen in like the void and everything, thinks it might be something like something connected, to the end times. So in excitement, he is gonna cast, not divination, spiritual ally. As you all see what looks like a creature, this like a gaunt man, this in almost like weightless robes, with where his face should be, there's just a void of nothingness dive into the water as he summons it.
Mm-hmm.
As he approaches after he casts a spell to get a better view on the thing, sees the monstrosity, grin just gets even wider as the spirit attacks it. So I have a macro for this, I think. Yes. If it would actually work, hold on a second. Sorry. Buttons. Not that button.
Mm-hmm.
Give me a second. Okay, here we go. Now it should work. 19 to hit for 9 damage.
It connects, but it slides off its blubbery hide.
Does it count as flanking?
Mm. Seth hadn't tried to attack it yet, has he?
I don't think so.
No, Twitch
Zeph
tried
has-
to hurt his
has
thing,
not.
but so that's only 2 people on it, and
Okay.
you're not catty corner, so.
Yeah.
Yep.
There's no line through him.
Fair enough.
Mhm.
But that is my turn.
Twitch.
Alright. Twitch will 5 foot underfoot and I just noticed his last name's Fumblefoot. I didn't do that on purpose. And he will move action, aid Zeph's next first attack if he can hit on a 10, which he will. And then he will standard action attack. Try and stab it with the rapier.
23 will hit. Mm-hmm. Decent hit, but it is still not bloodied. Raja.
All right, my turn to move up and take a swing. $26 for
Mm-hmm.
11 plus 7, 18.
Okay, even with, I think, the -4 for slashing through water, that will hit. 11. And that includes the 7.
No, it will be 18 with the 7.
It's almost bloodied. Hovering very near. Zeph, the fish hit you.
Okay. Yeah, and I'm gonna hit it back.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Yep. Power attack. Arcane strike. Let's go. First attack. 20 to hit.
27 to hit.
27
Oh,
to
yeah,
hit.
his assistance, yeah. Yeah, because I want to say it's -4 for slashing in water, but with the boost from Twitch, you'll hit.
And 27 to hit and 18 to crit confirm.
Mm-hmm. 18 does not confirm, no.
Okay. So that'll be. Damage will go down a little bit. 2 plus 8. 1, 2. Then I'm going to pop a hero
Mhm.
point to take another standard action and hit it one more time
Mm-hmm.
and miss.
Yep.
And lose the hero point.
The classic hero point swing and miss.
Mm-hmm.
I've done that many times.
Well, I've got 5 of them, so
Mm-hmm.
if I don't use one in the first hour, it pretty much goes to waste.
The mighty flick of its body, it disappears deeper into the pool. Inside your head, you hear ominous laughing about how the drow will bring ruin to you all soon enough anyway.
Anybody else hear anything in their head?
Only all the time.
Oh no.
I do believe the drow have more than just fiendish allies.
Go ahead and reveal that next room since I'm sure investigated shortly. However long you want to wait, it does not resurface.
I really don't want to wait for that thing.
I'm just saying in character.
Yeah.
You guys can spend a moment and us not waste the time in the session. But it is Varney's turn.
Yeah, we're
Okay.
still in turn order.
Yep. I will advance cautiously into this other room and do a perception, making sure there's no traps or anything along the way. I remember from last time.
Mm-hmm. No traps on any of these doors.
But traps and also hidden people.
Mm-hmm. Opening those doors reveals a towering archway made of shimmering black stone. The archway's keystone seems strangely out of place, unlike the surrounding black stone. The keystone is a pale gray and bears fragments of a spiky set of Thessalonian ruins. Inside the archway is a world of shadows in which a strangely beautiful elven city can be seen. Smears of blood along the floor seem to lead up to and through the archway into the flickering world beyond. The portal itself is flickering increasingly. At the moment, you can clearly see it may be closing.
We have a portal. It does appear to be closing rapidly.
Do we want to go in it?
Sounds
I feel like
a
that's the end of my
horrifying
turn
idea.
either way.
Actually, I guess I can go ahead and kill turn order because that was the last enemy here.
Unless if hey Twitch, you want to throw one of your door openers through?
I don't have one prepared yet, Captain.
Uh,
Out of character, it would take him a minute to put together a bomb like that. He doesn't have the bomb ability.
Mhm.
I mean, we're just passing by here on our way to somewhere else, right?
Hmm.
There's also the issue, like, are we prepared to go into wherever that is? Because
Nope.
I kind of look at everybody.
Yeah.
We've all been
I-
better. Like, I'm all for sacrificing my life to see what might be beyond the door. Believe me, I'm happy to do it. But I'm kind of concerned about Zeph there, as looks like he's practically blooded, or actually more than blooded.
Hmm.
He's
What-
really hurt.
Look, I'll
what
watch
about
the portal if y'all want to go jump through it.
what
We
about
can-
this one?
We should
Can-
smash it either way.
Can this one go through? He points towards the ally. I don't know if it's visible, but
Oh yeah, I can. I mean, I can spend my spiritual ally, and it only lasts for a couple rounds. But is there a roll I can make on the portal to see, like, is this something that we could turn off and on, like on this side, or is it like controlled through the other side?
And give me either spellcraft or knowledge planes.
Knowledge plane 20.
Hmm. You don't see any particular activation ruins on this side. It could be keyed to an item, a incantation, any number of things.
Gotcha. I mean, it seems like if we damage it, at least it'll be harder for them to go through this again. If we want to just disable it.
it might be better to. Were we meeting up with others at our destination?
No, it's just
'Cause-
us attacking it.
Yeah.
Oh.
This was just a pit stop before we actually went to our objective.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Is our objective just us still?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Okay. Why don't we get our objective done, and then maybe I could come back here and fiddle with this thing for a little while and try and figure it out.
What is it something is your ally able to communicate at all, or is it just its own thing?
It's basically just attacking, like a spiritual weapon, but it's a stronger version of it.
Gotcha. Okay.
I say we destroy this. Better to be safe. Unattended portals are dangerous. This is most likely how the Drow have been getting in here.
Is it possible to disable it for now before we shut it down entirely, not knowing what or where it goes?
Is there a role we can figure out if we can do that?
Yeah.
Kenna?
Can you do like a?
We're trying to figure out if we can disable it without destroying it in case we need to utilize it in the future.
I would give a wide variety of options. Spellcraft and knowledge planes being the easiest.
Throw out a spellcraft since I already
But
did
if you can make an
planes.
argument for the skill, try it.
I'll try planes.
Maybe Arcana, if someone has a good Arcana, maybe.
Mm-hmm.
At least
Got
to know
21.
how to do it, maybe not the mechanics of how to do it.
So, as a quick reminder, you guys decided to attack this building because it was full of drow. Your objective given to you by the Elven army leaders was to attack a alchemical laboratory they believe to be in this building here.
I'm going to attempt to aid Soren with her spellcraft as we look around the machine
All
together.
right. As far as I'm concerned, we are in an information game with the Drow right now. They know everything about us. We don't know anything about them. I say, let's look in the portal.
I mean, we kind of looked them through and saw that, like, kingdom.
Is
Dang,
it
on the other
closed
side.
now?
No, it is starting to flicker with a increasing rate, but it isn't too fast yet.
Would
Like it's flickering
Soren's-
once or twice a minute, as compared to when you first opened the door was maybe once every 90 seconds or so.
I aid Soren's spellcraft up to a 32 to try and figure out if we can shut it off and put it back on later.
It can probably be turned back on later. As for destroying it, the material itself seems very resilient, and let's see. That natural 20. A thought occurs to you, Soren, about the out-of-place keystone. It looks very much like the Cipher Gate. Yeah, Riddle Gate. Was it Cipher Gate or Riddle Gate?
Cipher, I
But
believe.
back in
I think it was
Riddleport,
a cipher because there was a cipher mages.
Yeah.
Watergate?
the big archway back in Riddleport. If you remember all the way back to the end of book 1, you
Oh,
found
yeah.
a workshop down there, and I may or may not have described that there was a chunk missing from the subterranean portion of the gate.
Gotcha. So theoretically, we could take a chunk from this one, the cipher key or whatever, and keep it from being utilized. Theoretically,
Perhaps.
Wasn't there a giant arch over the port?
that's literally what you were talking
Yes,
about.
Scope.
Yep.
Yes.
So what if they activated that into a portal?
I mean, that could
Food
have
for
been their
thought.
intent.
The oldie sky portal climax.
Mhm.
But this isn't a sky portal. This is an ocean portal. It's
Well,
right
yeah,
at the
they don't have the
port.
technology for a sky portal yet.
This is
It's
fair.
like, it's like how you had rotary phones before you had smartphones.
They need to make the Galarian multiverse first, and then they can think
What's
about
a
sky portals.
phone?
But anyway, I'm gonna try to look for the place where the other one has something missing in Riddleport and see if there's something similar to this one where I can disable it.
Doesn't appear to be.
Damn.
In fact, it probably would take some powerful magic to disable it for all uses.
Yeah, this is beyond my capabilities. We might just need to relay this after we return from our mission.
Yeah.
What if we took that keystone out?
I mean, that's what I was just trying to do.
Mhm.
I mean, someone who wants to could try to destroy it and see if that's what. But I feel like we should jump to destroy it without at least consulting with the people who are wanting us to do this. I mean, we're technically on a job here.
Yeah, we should probably get back to it and just.
I'm new to the whole doing things for money situation. I think that's called a job. I'm not. I don't really do those.
In my
doing
training,
it
it is considered ill-advised to leave unattended portals at your back. This could be our route for potentially infinite reinforcements.
Could I be healing us while we're chatting?
Yeah, go ahead and roll however many. Yeah, it's all linked.
I have a Cure Light Wounds wand with 34 charges. I don't know what you have for Twitch.
I've got 24 charges.
But it's also a doorway for us to get to them, is also the thing. Rather than trying to navigate through a labyrinth of, I don't know where they're at.
Mm-hmm.
But we already passed up the opportunity to go through there. So now we're moving with a different strategy.
So while you're poking around,
Who's that for, Soren?
That was for me first, and then I was gonna work on Raja. If you want to work on Zeph.
Okay.
There's a similar archway on the other side of the pool. Although this one was constructed of all the same material.
Like, is it just made of like stone or metal, or is it like an actual material that seems like it's gonna be harder to break than that?
Seems like stone at first glance, but if anyone actually tries to damage it, it does not take anything.
Well, that answers our questions for us, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
It'll have to be reported back after we're done with what we need to do. I will suggest, at least Soren will suggest that, I mean, worst comes to worst, we could just take a bunch of stuff and kind of pile it near the gateway, so at least it's annoying if they open it again. Maybe make some traps for whoever tried to come through.
I mean, either way,
We
we're
could
gonna be at
encase
a
the
different
portal
part
in a
of the
block
city
of
at the
concrete.
moment.
We just take the portal and push it somewhere else.
No, what we need to do is we need to build a wall.
No, well, you see, first we need to build a pickaxe so we can go find diamonds. Once we find diamonds, we can get water and lava and make obsidian, and then we make an obsidian wall all the way around it, and make a portal
pretty
with
sure-
that into the hell dimension, and then there's just a portal within a portal, and that's just madness.
I'm pretty
Mhm.
sure we can get netherite if we go inside. No, we fill the room with water. Drow can't swim, so
No, but
problem
then they become the drowned version of the drow, called the
solved.
Droud.
Drowned.
Mhm.
The capital DROW. Drowned,
Apostrophe D because Elvin.
Mhm.
Yeah.
of course.
Anyway, silliness aside, it doesn't seem like we can really do too much to the portal right now, but it's definitely something we should report back after we're done.
And we have these double doors that we can at least try to bar.
Barricade.
Well,
Yeah, I mean,
Mm.
we have rope and
here's a suggestion. We may not
crowbars
be
and
able,
whatever else.
may not be able to destroy the portal, but we can make it so they can't get to the portal by covering it in rubble. By destroying the building.
Excellent thinking, Twitch.
Are you
Let's
making
just
it so
barricade
big
this for
again?
now. Let's just barricade this for now and come back to it. We've got other
You
stuff.
got
we need
enough
to do.
high explosive to demolish this room of the building?
I'm pretty sure I can take down this whole building.
I think it is best if I just wait outside.
Yeah, Soren's coming
Wow.
with you.
Yeah, I'm on my way to the mission. I think at this point I'm just heading directly to number 7.
And Twitch is
Aren't
2
there
steps
stairs?
behind you. Just Captain, a few foundational pieces. If I take those out, that keystone, it may not get destroyed, but everything around it would get destroyed. And I think that'd work.
We've got a job to do. We'll come back to it.
Yes, sir.
Mhm.
You just say the word.
Wasn't there a second floor to that room?
There are a couple pedestals on either side.
Okay,
Bring you
it looked
back
like
there.
stairs.
I would slap some detect magic around to see if there's anything, and also check the body of the drow. Also, this pool seems to go a lot deeper than we think it does.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that entire room you guys were fighting them in is covered in an illusion,
Yeah.
including the apparent bottom of the pool, although even with the illusion, it goes down 50 feet. So. Without the illusion, it goes all the way down into the bedrock, and then some.
Somewhere far, far away, locked within a cursed castle of Zonkuthan, a grumpy wizard screams, "Bush League!"
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Thorn's inspecting the room. He's like, "Do you see how marvelous that creature looked? It was positively insane." Like he's just saying this with a big smile on his face,
Mm.
Looked tasty.
right? Also, it looked like it could kill us with all its weird, with lack of a better term, tentacles.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely looks like
Looked
something out
it
of a
could kill-
nightmare.
Correction, looked like it could kill you with all of its tentacles.
I mean,
It's
I guess.
the drow had on him.
Shocking greatsword is nice if you use two-handed weapons. That might be good for Zeph if you don't have a better one.
Yeah, that's pretty good. I'll probably take the shocking greatsword unless anyone else wants it.
Go for it.
I'm a sword and board user.
Mithril Shield's also pretty good if anybody wants that.
Yeah.
Let me see what I'm wearing right now.
I think I'm wearing a chain shirt, so that would just be a net positive for me.
Mhm.
Oh, I'm wearing chain mail.
I'm wearing a chain shirt, so
I'm wearing
that would
chainmail.
eliminate the speed penalty, I suppose.
I mean, yeah, go for it.
Share the loot.
Lower the armor check penalty.
Yeah, no armor check penalty. Arcane spell failure, but who cares? Maximum
Yeah.
dex is 6. I'll take that hand crossbow, I think, though, just so I have a ranged option.
Mm.
You got those 2 drow poison bolts.
I'm not going to be very good with it, but I have no ranged option right now.
Yeah, well, you've had prior opportunities to pick up a few, but
Yeah, but I'm starting to notice it now.
mm,
I'll add that to my inventory, as well as the bolts and the poison bolts.
mhm.
I've got a whole bunch of extra bolts, so don't be stingy.
Oh, yeah, like I said, I'm probably not going to use it much, but it's nice to have.
Mhm. So not a whole lot happens on the route to Building 7.
What was Building 6 as we're walking by? I know we're not going straight into it or
Mm.
anything like the last one, but
Let me pull the location numbers. The Pavilion of Reason. The raised central platform of this pavilion has no walls, only wide archways that afford a clear view within. Shattered benches form a semicircle around a podium. Hooks in the ceiling once held aloft sheer silk curtains. 3 smaller platforms surround the main pavilion bear stands where spectators once sat to listen to the debates within. All in all, a ruined little amphitheater.
I know where to go if we need to challenge anyone to a duel.
You're
Yes,
going
Duel
on
of-
to number 7.
You're going straight to the Shadow Realm, Drow.
You mean I'm going home? Yay!
Correction: the Drow aren't from the Shadow Realm. Okay,
I wish they were.
that's just prejudice.
Mhm.
Yeah, let me go copy you guys over. Copy. Okay, so by default you'll be approaching from the south. I'm just gonna paste you in. You can move yourself where you wish to be. Probably shouldn't start in the green stuff because I'll tell you more about it as we load in.
If you step on green, you're gonna get creamed.
Not in the fun way. I mean,
Floor is
maybe.
lava.
Maybe. I don't know. There's some weird shit.
There's a lot of unknowns about the green stuff, is what we're trying to get at.
I've
Mhm.
heard a rumor about a Jolly Green Giant.
Oh God,
That's
I
what
think we
most
just
of them
came up with
say.
Definitely getting out of there now.
I think we just came up with his catchphrase.
This,
You mess with the green, you're gonna get creamed.
yes. This small collection of domed buildings appears to have once had a valuable entrance to the south, but most are blocked with rubbles and this large pond of alchemical waste.
No,
It
my
is,
studies.
is quite a noxious smell in the area, so go ahead and give me a DC 15 fort save, everyone, as you approach the building.
What's it? Ha.
Mm,
You know, my studies are pretty young as far as alchemical creations, but I would say don't step in that shit.
Soren and Varney are hit especially hard by the noxious fumes and are sick and dwell in this area for now. Woo. But you were sent to investigate the building. And since I didn't put fog of war on, you can see the bonfire, especially as you come around to the south. You can see movement within. Occasionally, several trogs and a drow come into view, working around the fire and the various equipment you can see.
Let's go join the party.
You first.
All right.
As a big disgusting bubble pops from the waist.
Before we go forward, I can cast
Mhm.
communal protection from evil on us if we think it might help.
Might as
Definitely
well.
couldn't hurt.
I mean, we're going in guns ablazing because we're not stealthy, so.
Mhm.
Mhm.
So
Is
we
this-
all have
are
like a
these-
minute for the duration, and I have like 3 minutes.
Are these stairs down into the?
Now that is grating,
Oh,
like a drain.
oh well, how the hell are we gonna get in?
Walk through the green
Yeah.
shit.
No, we can just scamper up the side. How big are the walls?
They go all the way to the ceiling. None of
there's
these
a
dome.
roof?
The main dome is not collapsed. The
Ah.
one marked B1 has several spots where it's collapsed, and the former building across from that is pretty well completely collapsed. As you can
It
see,
would
it's
Is
have
there
only one
anything on
wall.
these?
Is
Is there anything on these buildings that we could grappling hook like attached to?
There are a couple holes near the top of B1. You could try.
do any of these walls look unstable enough to potentially push over and create a bridge?
I mean,
Worth
we
a
could
shot.
also just deal with the enemies and then just cut down a tree and use it to walk in.
Right. I am going to try and Tarzan my way to the end, I think is going to be my strategy.
Can Twitch see him here to get a shot on him?
Yeah, from there, I'm assuming you're not there quite yet, as we're still in the planning phase.
Yeah. I mean, if
Mhm.
we're not there yet, what we can do is literally we can just cut a tree down, like a small enough tree, and the strong people like me and Zeph and Varney can just walk over the side and just drop a log right here to walk in on it.
Hmm.
We don't have to really stress over it beyond that. Like, yeah, they might attack us before then, but then they'll have to charge out at us, and we can just drop the tree and fight them.
Certainly work.
I mean, I know it's not anything fancy, but it's just literally like cut.
The only problem I see is that that's not going to be fast, so we'll probably get like a random encounter or possibility of one while we're very noisily chopping down a tree.
I mean, fair, but I'm just trying to think. What's the
Yeah.
quickest point A to point B without having to do kind of weird shenanigans?
Just run straight
I'm gonna
across
do
it
some
and tank
weird-
whatever happens.
Yeah, I mean, we can just
Alright.
tank whatever happens by running through too.
Let's see what Zeph does.
Zeph is swinging his grappling hook right now. He's going to try and get a
Okay, so
hold
someone's gonna start over
on
here.
B1. Some of the holes that are up at the top of B1. I'm going to
Mhm.
try and Tarzan swing my way into their room. Not the straightest of shots, but we'll see how it goes. Worst case scenario, I fall in the goop and I take what I would have taken trying to walk through it anyways.
He falls in the goop and he becomes the poop.
Mhm.
No, not the poop.
Walk man.
I'm going to tap a hero point to add 8 to my, I assume it's a ranged attack roll
Mhm.
to
For the
try and
grappling
get.
hook, yeah. Well, it's not
Yeah,
a particularly hard target. So you might want to save that for the acrobatics.
I mean, if you're gonna give me the playbook here, sure.
Hmm. Just saying.
Hiya!
It's a DC 10 target a square, and a 20 on a roof you can kind of see. I will say you managed to get it to find purchase. Question now is, how much of running start do you need to swing around and not end up hitting a wall instead?
Yep. So assuming I will probably have a running start here, should be a little. I mean, yeah, because I'm also swinging on the rope, so it'll be much easier than trying to superhuman jump that distance, I imagine.
Hmm.
But yeah, tap the hero point for the +8. So it gives me a plus 16 to acrobatics in total. Let's go. 22.
Mm-hmm. Is that with plus 16?
That's with the plus 8.
Okay, make me a quick dexterity check. Just, I guess, roll under your dex.
All right.
Okay, yeah,
Oop.
you managed to, as you were coming in, you managed to make the initial swing well enough and then kick off that wall and land somewhere about here. I'll go ahead and show the somewhat startled occupants of the building now. Token layer. 6 troglodytes gathered around, working various alchemical ingredients, all turn sharply to look at you as a drow in a thick leather apron in the back orders them to attack. We'll go ahead and turn order clear and around. This one. Oh, I forgot to number them too. Oh well. There she is. Alchemist.
I will. Sorry. I'll just start with the group.
Little distant and a little robot through that, I think.
Who, me?
Yes.
Oh, sorry. I was muttering to myself more than.
Just if it was important.
That was Richard's little robot that he has. So
Mhm.
Yes, I am very smart, so I know how to build a robot.
You don't have a robot double? I thought everyone did.
Well, now you're just making me feel.
yeah,
bad.
I got
the
mine
one
at
you
Costco.
you send him to work so that you can stay home and play video games.
Oh man, I wish. I wouldn't have such bad arthritis in my back if that was the case.
Okay. 2, 3. And the last thing. Turn. Top of that. And sort. Okay. So you guys just watched Zeph manage to pull off a nice trick. Twitch, you've got a clear shot on at least one troglodyte.
Could I hit this one?
He would have cover.
And that's a -2.
And we'll go with that. Because it's
I'll
Trog, it's
remember.
not looking at you. I
Okay.
know you can pick the corner you shoot from, but you've also got to
Yeah.
have a clear line to all corners of theirs. So he's got
Ah.
half cover there.
It's a good rule. If he moves up 5, does it get better? Let's see. No, he's still got half cover. Okay. And it's -2 to the right. And this is a range increment out, so it's going to be a -4 total. But he will double barrel magic. Here we go, baby. And this is not against touch. 23 and 24, regular bullets.
It is a troglodyte, so those will hit.
And as part of it, he will give covering fire to Zeph from this guy. He gets a +7 against his first attack to AC.
All right.
So, Barney.
Well, Would have preferred to have held this in reserve, but Zeph's in there by himself. So I am going to cast Shield of Wings as I conjure 5 burning wings made of fire from my back, giving me a
Mhm.
50-foot fly speed.
Nice.
I am going to head in there, flying over the sludge. Let's say 10 feet. That sounds appropriate.
Couldn't have taken somebody with you?
I mean, I could lift you and only you.
No, he'll stay out here.
Yeah, that's what I thought. But that's my
Mhm.
turn because I can't double move or nothing.
Zeph, you're inside.
All
Having
right,
surprised
time
everyone.
to fucking some people up.
Yeah, let me
So
go ahead and describe the inside. As I assume you're going to just roll some attacks. Beneath the dome, a roaring fire blazes in the center of a cluttered chamber. Above the fire, a tree of kettles bubble furiously, the column of green smoke rising up to a hole in the ceiling. Beyond, a pair of tall glass tanks sit against the wall, one green, the other oily black. Tools and laboratory equipment are scattered about the room, on tables or hung from hooks on the wall. There's an overpowering stench in the air, mixed with the smell of burning chemicals. So these two are in front of the tank. I don't know, these two are the tanks. Yeah, this is just a vat of chemicals. All right, you're calling what to do now.
all right, gonna throw a hit at. You said these are troglodytes.
Yes. Oh yeah,
Yeah,
so you
throw a
should
hit at
probably
troglodyte.
roll for their stench thing.
Perhaps. Is there a stench roll I need to do? Resist
Yeah, let
fortitude.
me pull that up. I think it's a fort save.
You swung over the poop into a room full of the poopers.
Mm-hmm.
Immune to all poop effects.
The poop
They're
elemental.
low level, so stench DC 13. Yeah, that makes it.
All right,
Mm-hmm.
gonna bonk this first one
Mm-hmm.
and critically fail.
Mm-hmm.
Gotta get used to that new sword.
Oh,
Zeph is definitely not the
here's all-
action hero he thinks he is.
Yeah. All right. Well, since I didn't kill him, I guess we can make that a full attack and get another round.
Mm-hmm.
20.
20 will hit him.
No, I rolled that for the great axe, but I'm doing the shocking guizarm.
Yeah.
Got to get used to the new weapon in my thing here. So
The shocking guizarm is I
13.
use. That's in the other game.
Sorry. Yes, I got a shocking greatsword.
He's bloodied.
All right.
Mm-hmm. So the drow in the back chucks a vial at you. 28 on touch.
It will hit.
Yep, it is an
And I
alchemist
will
fire.
take.
Bursts into flame.
Ooh, and I will take 1 damage because of my martyred bloodline. It gives me 5 fire resistance.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Let's see. So the trog in the back picks up a random vial off a table. Number 4. It will do 1 damage if it hits you. Touch. 16.
16 versus touch will hit.
Yep, for 1 damage as the large flask bonks off of you. Number 2 will grab a javelin off a nearby pole and throw it at you. 14 probably won't hit.
Yeah, no.
3 moves up with his club. That's just number 4. 20 might hit.
20 will hit.
Mm-hmm. Realizing I'm skipping number 2. What to do? He grabs something. Yeah, right. 14 on touch.
14 will hit touch.
9, 2, 3, 6, 7. This one explodes into cold as it hits you, dealing 2d6
All right.
damage for 6 total.
Okay.
And number 5 will turn around and club you. And 6 will throw a javelin. To not great
Nice,
effect.
nice.
One's chucking random crap are doing better. Raj, 2 of your teammates are over past the goo.
You see him eyeing it for a moment, and then he looks down at Twitch. I'm gonna jump it. If you could give me a little push as I pass, that would be appreciated. I'm gonna back up 15 foot for a clear line and cast jump on myself.
Mm-hmm.
And then next round I'll be making the running jump at a plus. I'll start adding now.
Mm-hmm.
And can Twitch aid that acrobat? If he like gets down on one knee and Captain's gonna step on his head to jump off with his last
Yeah, if you can
run.
figure out a way to aid it, I'll let you do it.
Oh yeah, he's gonna get down, hunker down, so that Captain can use him as a stepping stone.
Yeah, just springboard, crouch down
Yep.
and burst up as I plant my foot on your back.
Oh yeah.
Okay. Before
What's
the next turn.
What's your bonus to aid?
+7.
+7. All right.
Yeah. That'll hit the Trogs, but I don't think this thing cares. As out from behind you, Varney,
Mm-hmm.
comes a line of electrical power.
Unlimited
Power.
power.
Mhm.
Reflex save.
We're all a
Ooh,
bunch of nerds.
That's not good.
We're all in the right place.
We'll do that Star Wars game, even if it's just like a 3-session thing. We'll do it eventually.
Mhm. See, the Trogs probably will not reflex save out. Actually, one of them does.
All right, so
Does it?
17 damage.
What the hell is that?
Yes, join the Pixel Buddy Star Wars special. Title: The Empire Did Nothing Wrong.
The fact that they were just like, yeah, the dark side makes you uglier.
Yeah,
As
people
you-
make fun. People like to give the prequels a lot of shit, but the fact that they said that was just burn scars for being Lightning himself was better than Dark Side Makes You Ugly, if you ask me.
Mhm. Zeph, you need to make the reflex too.
All right. Reflex.
So 8 points of electrical damage, unless you got a reduction of some sort.
Alright.
I never know. As you two probably turn around to note large half spider, half dark elf creature hanging from the ceiling of the damaged dome.
Well, good thing I'm able to fly.
Mhm.
I'm not sure if
The
it matters
payload.
for. Oh, Varney rolled a 7. I was gonna say because you have protection from evil. If this thing was evil, you would have gotten bonus.
Oh,
to
it's
saves.
definitely evil, but
But you got a
Could you-
7, so never mind.
Yeah, I got a 7, unfortunately.
yep. 7 out of 16 needed. Soren, you just
Uh,
saw a lightning bolt originating exclusively in that room.
Yeah, so I'm
That's
just gonna
his
brave the
attitude.
sludge and see what
Okay,
happens.
it is very difficult terrain. Every 5 feet you move takes 15 feet of movement, And it is very caustic. It will do 1 point of acid damage for every 5 feet
Okay,
you
so
travel.
I would
through it.
only be able to get to here then for a movement then. Noticing that, I'll keep that in mind for the rest of my turns. But for now, let me see if there's anything I can do. I'm gonna check and see if I need line of sight to target something with spiritual weapon real quick.
Mhm.
It says you attack a foe at a distance, and I clearly saw something in there shoot lightning.
Mm-hmm. Feel like you don't know enough about his location to stick it
Yeah.
on him from there. You could definitely throw it on one of the trogs.
Usually you need line of sight.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'll just throw it on one of the trogs that I had seen previously before I started moving.
Yeah, you could cast it before you moved, even.
Yeah.
Do-do-do.
Trog is an offensive
Throw it in
slur.
there.
They are the proud troglodyte people.
14 to hit.
Fucking dites.
God,
It
Ooh.
just misses.
you're flying close. Careful, Icarus. Careful, Icarus.
I know.
But
Yeah,
that'll be my
I
turn.
just knocked 1 HP off you because, like I said, it's very caustic goo. Every 5 feet you move through it
Oh,
burns
did I
you
not
for.
deduct it already? My bad.
That's
Okay.
okay. And the round clock has gone around. It is Twitch's turn.
All right. Action economy question. Can he can swift action reload with his belt, his magic belt, and then he can standard action fire and use his covering fire to aid. He also has the ability to aid as a move action. Will you then let him save his move action to aid when it's Raja's turn? Or could he roll that now? Or do I need to just, if I'm going to aid, I need to scrap it and hold for the
the
Pretty
move.
much roll it
the-
now
the-
because he's coming up pretty quick anyway. So,
Yeah, and your movement is effectively getting positioned to be the springboard.
Yeah.
Especially
Yeah,
if you can
that's a good point.
mechanically do so.
Yep. All right, cool. Well, he will do those 3 things in that order. And get
Mhm.
single shot
Mhm.
on this same one he had attacked before. So that's at a -4.
That'll hit.
Okay.
I attacked the one in the back for whatever reason.
1 damage. And then he will acrobatics to aid on acrobatics.
Sounds good.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
And I got to pee, but I'm listening to you all always.
Mm-hmm.
Always listening.
Varney.
Occasionally sharing the audio.
All right. I'll have faith that Zeph has the troglodytes handled. I will fly over here to engage.
Mm-hmm.
The Drider. All right. So I want to swift action activate Bane. But what knowledge roll can I roll to identify the Drider's type? Because Varney's like, this is either elf or aberrant. I don't want to get it wrong.
Mm-hmm. Let's see.
Am I an
Aberration.
elf? Or am I an aberrant?
I think dungeoneering.
Depends
Right.
on what side you're attacking.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Well, you know, it's coin flip. Or if you think he remembers it wrong.
I mean, out of character, I'm like 90% certain it's aberrant. So, do you want me to say elf with a 7 roll? I'm fine with whatever.
Yeah, I mean, I'm just giving you options. So, whatever you think would be in character form, not knowing what it is.
I mean, it'd be really weird if it's an elf.
Yeah.
You
Okay.
wouldn't call a centaur a human.
That's yeah, okay, that's a fair point. That's a fair point. Alright, yeah. So we'll Bane Aberration.
The answer is neither. It's a
Is that
magical
correct?
beast.
So I can know to include the buff on my attack roll?
Yes, it is officially an aberration.
Alright, let's try to make this worth something. Yep. With power attack. Huh, fuck.
Mhm.
You know what?
Yeah,
Last
that's-
last hero point reroll. Fuck!
Yeah,
I
the dice
told
are
you
not
guys!
kind to you
I
tonight.
told you!
yeah.
Power attack, more like power to slack.
Yep, sword does not find purchase on its chitinous hide.
Every time I make a non-bit character.
yeah.
Every time.
No, you see, you did perfect when he was doing the bit. Now that we know that he's just
Yeah.
a smart, capable man,
Yeah,
he's gonna do
the
horrible.
pressure's on, right?
Yeah.
You can no longer roll with it.
Boy.
No, yeah.
No longer
As soon as you
have
came out the fact that your character's competent, the dice are like,
Can't let you do
All
that.
First attack up
Oh,
on
what
this
a twist.
northern one.
Mhm.
Let me make sure I got all my bonuses. Definitely gonna activate that. And nothing else applies right now. Alright. First attack, 21.
That'll hit
Alright.
and drop him.
Alright. And then second attack against the southern one.
Mhm.
In that same direction.
Number 3 there.
23.
23 will hit. I do believe that drops.
Oh.
12 and 9.
How is it? Yeah, it
Hmm?
wouldn't be a 9. It's adding something to the shocking for some reason.
Oh yeah, the generic
me-
damage add from if you've got power attack or whatever is a buff.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Yeah. So it would be a 6, not a 9.
Not quite enough to down him then. He is
Okay.
very bloodied though.
Well, yeah, fuck it. Let's tap another hero point to hit him again. One more time.
That'll
Hiya,
hit.
28. For dead.
And he is down, yes. The electricity frying him as he slumps to the ground and smokes. That's your turn, yes.
Yeah, that's my full turn.
Mhm. Yeah, that would probably be the best option for her at the moment. So go ahead and make a will save. Zeph, yes.
All right.
Meets it,
17.
so you resist the spell. She curses in Undercommon and orders the Trogs to kill you harder.
I have the heart of a lion.
This one lays into you, and it is a Trog. It all misses. This one will throw another random thing at you. 7 touch won't hit though.
Nope.
Number 1 will throw a random thing. 18 will probably hit though.
It will.
2. And it's another Alchemist Fire. So 2d6 of fire damage.
All right.
And the last one will throw another javelin at you.
That javelin will hit.
Mm-hmm. Raj, it's your turn for the action movie scene.
Running jump. Let's do this. Taking off, he would plant his foot on Twitch's back and launch himself and sail through the air like a bouncing tiger. And here we go.
I put a
Mhm.
GIF in the
Jesus.
Discord chat of what's going on right now.
Bouncing tiger, hidden rat.
So I could move from Twitch 50 feet. No, 55 feet.
Mm-hmm.
So he would land there. And immediately after Zeph says his lines, he would land and say, "Tigers are better, though." And if I have any more extra movement, I would, because I'm not sure if jumping is an action or just part of a movement. I still have a movement speed left.
Yeah, no, you got to run and start on it. So
Yep.
I'll give you some movement. Say you used
Okay.
15 before.
Yep. All right, and then just shift there. And do I still have my standard action? Because
Yeah,
I'm
with
not
that
sure.
dynamic entrance, I'll let you do it.
All right, and then just kind of still kind of as he goes from the crouching landing, he just kind of slides over and kind of upward slices with the falcata.
Mm-hmm.
17.
Let's see. There you see, I think is 15. So yeah, that'll hit. And I'm
For
pretty sure you'll
17
get him no matter
damage.
what. Yep, you cleave that one nearly in half. As he took the full damage from the lightning bolt.
Gotcha.
And get panache for killing blow.
Speaking of, the Drider scuttles backwards on the ceiling.
I don't like that segue.
Speaking
Oh,
of,
speaking of.
He's got 2 more though. No, he's got 3 more though. But first, he's gonna try to web you as a sheet of webbing spawns into existence between all of these walls here.
Let me guess. Oh wow, I succeed.
Mm-hmm. You are not entangled and manage to avoid getting caught up in it. Soren, you're in the goo.
In the goo, you said it was difficult terrain, right?
Very difficult. 15 feet of movement for every 5 feet you cover. Yeah, no, if you guys had just walked in there, that Drider would have gone to town on you with lightning bolt.
Oh yeah.
Okay, I am going to let's see. Just double move to here, going around the one building, and that's really all I got right now. A spiritual weapon. I can't see anybody else right now yet, so it's just gonna stay put.
Okay. Twitch.
how tall
only
is
enemy
this
you-
wall? Right here.
Goes up about 10 feet and then the dome starts.
Oh, it has a ceiling. I thought this one was eroded.
There's some holes
You
in
said it
but-
has some holes in it. Do you think Rat Folk could find purchase enough on that dome to point a gun through a hole?
You know what? Give me a luck check. Just a d20.
Okay.
Say. Yeah, I was gonna say. Right? No, that's far to save. Okay, yeah, I was gonna say beat an 8 because it is a somewhat decrepit building. Not too much looking. You do spot a hole that you could make big enough quickly to get an
Pigeon
angle
comes
on the
out.
Drider.
All right. He is going to run and jump up there, I guess.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so you're gonna climb up the building.
Yeah, how high can you jump versus climb? Because I think his better
It's
shot
a lot
is
harder to jump vertically.
Even only
It's-
10 feet?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay,
It is.
then-
It is a
5
struggle
for
to jump
one.
5 feet straight up without magic.
Okay, then he is
I
going
got
to.
deep into this when I was working on a barrel walker, and it's like I could leap across the entire map horizontally, but vertically I could barely clear 7 feet.
Ooh,
I mean,
okay.
yeah, it's trying to be more realistic in that way because if you think about it, think
Then
about
I'm going to
long jump as a
pre-tap.
competition.
Mm.
High jump isn't because the
Yeah.
highest jumpers from standing are like
That's a good
4
point
feet.
because the NFL, some of the best athletes in the world can jump long jump or broad jump, like a 9 to 11 feet, and then they
Mhm.
springing jump, vertical jump, like the highest one's 40 inches.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right. Damn it! I'd already said I would tap to add 8 to
Fortunately.
that.
Fortunately, there's not a critical fail on skill checks, and there are a lot of handholds from the luck check.
So would a 12 get him up there?
Yes.
All right.
All right.
Mhm. So you're up on the roof. It is slanted, so you might need to make acrobatics if you get into heated combat up there. But there's
Okay.
several nice big holes you can see down into it and see the creepy spider dude.
All
At least the
right.
creepy spider butt as he's facing Varney.
I assume he would not be able to take a shot this round.
No, probably not.
Okay, so
Climbing
he's gonna climb because he had to drop his musket. He's gonna climb up there and get himself ready on the hole, pull his pistol, get ready.
Mm-hmm. Varney, you can make out Twitch from behind the dude, behind the Drider.
All right. I am going to make no indication as to give away Twitch's position, because that would
Mhm.
just be bad teamwork. And instead, I will move in to continue attempting to press the attack.
Mm-hmm.
That's better.
28 will hit.
All right, and then this is with Bane, so I'm sure it will not critical hit, but here is an additional 5 points of damage for a total of 19.
And
Mm-hmm.
if it has DR, I think it ignores it if you're banning it. So
I'm fairly certain it does not. I feel like we talk about this a lot. It only just deals the additional damage.
Well, it doesn't have DR into the way, so.
Yeah.
Okay. That would have only been a 5 foot if you want to do a second. Or do you have a second? You should
I
have
do
a
not
second.
have a second. I am
Yeah.
I am an Inquisitor. Yep.
Yeah.
They're basically rogues.
Hmm.
Yeah, you would
They
think.
were only 7. I guess 3/4 might not have. Anyway. Zeph! All the trogs
Alright.
around you are dead.
Yes, I'm going to charge this one.
Mm-hmm.
Charge bonus. All right. Hiya, 16.
That's with the charge. They got 15 AC, so
That's-
that hits.
All right. For 19 damage.
Mm-hmm. A
Or for
solid
16 damage,
chop.
sorry.
He's hanging on by a thread. Yeah, it's adding that again, isn't it? He's still hanging on by a thread, but slightly thicker thread now.
A slightly longer thread.
A couple strands.
He's gonna take a step back. And in desperation, cast Hideous Laughter at you, which I did not copy over. I believe it's a will save, but I am pulling it up
Yes.
spell manslaughter without laughter.
now. Mm-hmm. It is a will save, yes.
Whelp, I am hideously laughing.
Mm-hmm.
Even with the +2 versus enchantments.
Mm-hmm. 7 rounds. Do-do-do.
You get a check every round, though, don't you?
On creature's next turn, may attempt a new saving throw to end the effect. It's a full round action that does not provoke attack of opportunity. So yeah, every round. Oh no, actually,
Alright.
it says you get 1 more save on the next turn. If not, creature continues laughing for entire duration.
Okay, I'm thinking
Just
of
copy that over.
D&D then.
Hmm.
D&D, I think you get a check every round.
There's the full text. Okay. This one tries to tear into you. I think you're,
I don't think it matters.
yeah, not considered helpless. Oh, that was the other one.
I think you fall prone because of that spell. I think it says. So it'd be a +4
Yep, falling
if the
prone.
14 hits.
Dunno.
Does your save work if you add +4 to it? Because is the troglodyte a different type?
No,
I
that's
rolled a
from the
5,
drow.
so I'm gonna think no.
Okay.
That was from the drow, although I guess that might still
Oh,
be
okay.
a different type. That's still humanoid, though.
Okay.
Yeah,
Humanoid
and
elf.
even with the protection from evil, I doubt that's going to help. That's because of the +2. So
Mhm.
Hmm.
also that does boost his AC against these if they're evil. So even being prone, that
Mhm.
shouldn't be too bad.
Number one
Yeah, what's
will
the
move
boost to
up.
AC?
2
All right.
against evil creatures, which I assume troglodytes are.
Mhm. That one against
Oh, never mind.
Raj. 22 to hit, 19 to confirm.
Against 2?
Raj.
Oh, I would like to try to parry that.
So natural 20, I don't know how that interacts, but I guess it's still
I think
as long
if
as
I
you
roll
beat it.
higher, yeah.
Yeah.
So parried and retort
Mhm.
for 15 damage.
Yep, you managed to counter kill him.
No, you.
Oh, that was looking like a really rough hit.
Mhm.
All right. Then I am going to 5, 10, 15.
Raj is playing Assassin's Creed right now. He's getting 90% of his kills on the counters.
Right? And then move in and take a swing at him.
I mean, he did just leap from nowhere.
Yep.
Mhm.
Ooh.
Mhm.
Uh,
That'll
Shreds
confirm.
34 plus 7, 41
Mhm.
damage.
41.
It makes it bloody.
And then because I succeed on a crit, I get to do dazzling display as immediate action.
Yeah,
So
Mhm.
everybody
that's
from
going
30,
to be shaken at a DC will save. It looks like according to your notes.
32. Yep.
Ah, dang.
Yeah, it's the only
Okay.
one with even a chance. So.
All right. So everybody, I imagine that's higher than almost everybody's, if not everybody's. Was it 10 plus hit dice plus will
Wisdom?
modifier?
Mhm.
For every 5 above, it's an additional round of being shaken.
Mhm. Go ahead and add that wrong so that it rolls in. Because the only ones up are shaken. Meanwhile, at the Drider. Double check what's in its full attack. It starts swinging at you with its heavy mace and its bite.
Right. Let's see here. The mace will hit. The other ones will
Mhm.
miss. So 4 damage.
Soren.
This would be 20. This is as far as I can move in. I'll take the point of damage for being in the acid.
Mhm.
Because I assume this is where the acid starts, where I am at.
Yep.
Let me see.
So if you move in standard, you could move an additional 5. Oh,
But
you do have
I'm
line of
going
sight
to
there.
target this thing with a command spell, I think. Yeah.
Mhm.
And my command is to approach.
Oh, there you go.
So that'd be a will
Okay.
save. It's a low will save, so there's a good chance, yeah, he passes.
Still,
It was worth a
good
shot.
thinking. Yeah, good thinking.
Mhm. Twitch.
All right, Twitch is going to free action load his pistol with a alchemical ordnance. and use covering fire to aid Varney. Single shot.
That will hit.
Yeah, this is against touch.
Well, that clears its standard AC anyway. So.
Roger that.
Mhm.
And then Varney has a +7 against that thing's first attack.
Nine would be bloodied, so it is officially bloodied. And as you said, he has against its first attack. But
Yep.
it's his turn now.
All right. So my flying speed doesn't have a hover.
Mhm.
Does that mean I cannot just stay in this spot? I actually haven't done much with flying in all these years. 'Cause I think the only
It's
character I ever had was
3.5, I would say now, but Pathfinder simplified it a lot, so everything can hover with a
okay.
basic flies check.
Oh, with a basic fly check. All right.
Might not even need that. Let me pull up the fly
Yeah.
skill.
So I think the only character I ever played before that flew was Manfred, but he had perfect flight, which I knew enough to know that that just means it's basically movement in any direction.
Hover is a DC 15.
Oh.
If you move less than half your speed and remain flying, the fly DC is 10.
Fly speed. What does that spell grant? Because that, if it's good or perfect, it gives you a bonus.
I believe it's good because it gets worse with every wing I lose.
Yeah, so that's a +4 at the moment then.
Let me see. It is average maneuverability.
Okay, that's 0 then.
All right. Let's see how I do. -1. Whoop. So
Well, it just
Someone needs to take
movement
this guy to
to stay in place
pilot
as
school.
opposed to being able to just stay in place with no cost.
so what happens?
Said I'll let you spend movement, so you get a standard attack, but not be able to
All
do
right.
a full.
That's
Well, you
fine.
can do a full either way.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
can't do a full either way. So
Yeah. If you fail the fly check, it says that if you have the ability to fly and you're falling, you can make a DC 10 fly check to negate damage.
Mhm.
So if all else fails,
I mean, it's
Since
up
he
to
was
the.
trying to hover, I'll just let him move
Yeah.
instead.
All right.
okay.
So I'll swing.
Mhm. That'll hit.
Okay.
16 damage, you say?
Uh,
3.
+3. Yeah.
Yeah, it is definitely looking rough. It's still got a lot of fighting, though. Zeph. It's 2 Trogs and the Drow
Alright.
Alchemist left.
Yep. Gotta roll the will save to see if I recover. Will save go. It's 14.
Yeah, for fuck's sake, I closed it. Did I close it? Yeah. One of these days, I'll remember not to close it.
Indubitably.
Spells. Hideous Laughter is level 1. DC 15.
I'm gonna tap a hero point
Mm-hmm.
and bring that up to 15.
All right, well, that is a full round action. It's her turn, and she has a lion up in her face, yes.
Mm-hmm.
You lion. No, I tiger.
Lions, tigers, and Zeph, so mine.
You ain't lying, you tiger.
She's dearly regretting that
Yeah,
she did not cast mirror images before trying to attack you. But she grabs the dagger and swings wildly at Raja. Mm-hmm.
Oh yes, the classic no you attack.
15. You just look at her, please.
No lion stab ya.
Rather shocked expressions on her face as it tumbles from her shoulders. I'll go ahead and take her off. Trogs are now, putting the boots to Zeph medium style, but just not very good at that, even with the +4 from being prone.
The way their knees bend, it's hard for them to see down.
Mm-hmm. This Raj's turn proper.
All right. 5-foot step and attack.
Mm. 1 each.
Yeah. If I kill one, then I'll shift the attack to the other.
Yeah, one's got 10, one's got 4. So yeah, I think you've killed them both with those swings, especially if they're
Yep.
precise.
Yep.
All right. You two have cleared the lab. There's still sounds of fighting going on outside. Zeph is rolling around the ground laughing his ass off.
Oh.
The Drider looks behind him, notices Twitch, but reasserts his attack on Varney. It looks like he might need that bonus to defense on the first attack.
No.
No?
My
Okay.
AC is 23.
Mm.
Sword and board.
Mm-hmm. Well, Twitch helped anyway.
Yep.
So
Sword.
my move action, I'm gonna have my spiritual weapon go and slap the Drider.
Mhm.
21 for 3 if it hits.
21 to hit, yes.
And then I will use Bone Shaker.
Mm-hmm.
DC 17 Fortitude. If it fails, it takes half.
So
capacity takes half,
11.
So 11 points damage, and it doesn't get moved.
Mm-hmm. It is very rough. But it does manage to maintain its grip on the ceiling.
So hopefully
Mm,
I think that protection from evil has helped a lot of people with that AC bonus.
Mm-hmm.
Glad I cast it for the fight.
I haven't. I didn't. I forgot that you gave that, so I haven't.
Oh
even had
damn!
that
Well,
on,
never mind. It would have been
haven't
even
had
higher.
that on my AC.
Well, fuck you for me trying to help. God damn.
All right. Twitch is going to full attack
Mm-hmm.
using free action to load, fire, and then swift action to load and fire again. And
That's
he will give
free
covering.
You have
I
infinite
thought you can only
bonus
do one
turn.
swift action per turn.
Does a
Free
free
actions you can do multiple.
he can do a free and then a swift. So
Well,
one
if it's down to a free, we're saying you got as many of those as you can do.
he can
Swift is
only
once per
free
turn.
he can only
Okay.
free action load one,
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Gotcha.
but he can swift action load once as well with this pistol with this ordnance.
Yep.
Yep. One is using his magic belt that swift action loads, and one is using his actual ability to free action
You
load.
see, what I heard is I heard you say swift action twice in my head, and I'm like, wait a minute, that don't work.
My bad. Yep. No, he gets using these alchemical ordinances. He can up it one.
Mm-hmm.
So pow pow.
23 will hit on normal AC. Doing
11 touch.
It doesn't matter because that one knocks it down and it plops into the goo.
Very good. Well, if that first one killed it, then he would save the.
Mhm.
Because he's down to only 3 left. Actually, he's down to 2.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Now that deals with all the enemies present, although there now remains the question of how to deal with the alchemical supplies the drow have left here.
I mean, I feel like somebody, Twitch, might want some.
Yep. Can Twitch run
Let's see. I'll take.
and
If
long
we're
jump?
not combat, I'm just gonna take the 4 damage to get over here.
Mm-hmm.
I will unsteadily fly on my burning angel wings to get in here. I feel like if I take a couple tries at it, that's equivalent of taking a 10.
Yeah.
All right. Can he, I don't know, roll a craft alchemy to see what he can scavenge in here? Maybe?
Meanwhile, Raj will go over and in a very feline gesture, kind of just tap the side of Joseph's cheek. You good? You still laughing? You good?
Here's Soren's horrible perception to look around.
I haven't been
Fine.
laughing for at least 12 seconds. Pay attention, Raja.
Okay, okay. I just still saw your prone, so
Do 16. Well, quick look, you find 2 alchemist fire, 5 frost bombs, effectively, and 8 vials of acid. I will also tell you that of the immediate options that are apparent, you could try just burning the chemicals, which probably would probably increase the radius of the stink that is kind of affecting a few of you still. You could try, you could just dump them into the drain over, into the drain over there. That would also probably be a bad idea, given you have no idea where that drain goes, and these chemicals are very toxic. You could also take your time and properly dispose of and neutralize the chemicals.
This
Rough
train
guess.
goes to the orphan dungeon.
Mhm. Rough
He
guess.
would. Go ahead.
I was gonna say, rough guess is that would probably take about 2 hours.
Well, boys, I got what I need here to neutralize all these chemicals, but it's going to take some time. Take about 2 hours, or we could go the quick way. And he taps his gunpowder pouch,
Do you
or we
just
could
blow
light
a
this.
hole in the wall over there? Point behind me, away from the other side from the acid.
Yeah, for y'all to get out, but we really
Look,
got to take
The
care of all
sooner
this
you run
stuff in here.
out of that stuff, the sooner you run out of that stuff, the sooner you can't shoot your gun next to my ear anymore. So go for it, bud.
Either way, we should scavenge this area for any useful intelligence. The Drow clearly considers this place at least minorly important. I will.
All right, well, you work on that. I'm going to make a bomb.
I'm gonna do a perception and start tossing the place.
Yeah, that was my perception, but I kind of rolled poor.
Yeah, the troglodyte's equipment is predictably terrible.
Yeah,
But the
reasonable.
alchemist had several things on her as well. The most impressive of which is a very nice chain shirt.
What does
Animate
adamantine do on armor?
Negates critical hits.
I think it also gives a DR based on the weight category of the armor, but
Yeah.
Yeah, but if it's light armor, it's damage reduction of 1. I'm gonna slap a detect magic in the air to see if there's any magic pinging off this drider before you risk going over the acid to pick anything up.
Yep. Fair enough.
nope, nothing magical on him.
Gotcha. I'll take those fire bolts for that crossbow I have.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so it sounds
Even
like
if we're not going
Twitch's
to use it, we
plan
probably
is-
should take that light armor because that's worth a lot.
Yeah, yeah.
It's like 5,000 gold edition cost to make an adamantine armor.
Mhm.
Either way, I'm gonna take a quick bio roll. You're back.
Okay. Intermission. But yeah, that was the one that I was initially talking about having a chance to TPK. Because if you just waited in there, 3 or 4 lightning bolts would probably kill someone before they could get out of the
Mhm.
acid.
yeah.
Especially if we got stuck in the web.
Mhm.
Mhm.
I don't remember how you wanted to calculate damage last time when little improvised gunpowder bomb. He is better now because he has taking the level in Gunslinger Siege Gunner,
Hmm.
so he's better at breaching walls and things. But just thematically, it was so much fun that first time.
Hmm. Let's see. So you got probably better craft alchemy this time around.
Yep.
Did you put any knowledge into engineering?
Yes, he has a +9,
Hmm.
and that specifically gets better through Siege Gunner. Because my goal here would be to open a hole with a little explosion that doesn't light the whole alchemical room on fire so my friends can get out, and then leave behind a larger explosion that will get rid of all of it.
Hmm.
Because environment be damned. And as a
Okay.
reference, he still has, with his beneficial bandolier, he has an additional 182 charges of powder.
Yes, and with them they have some sort of rat terrorist.
That's exactly what you're witnessing. And also, it dawned on me
Mhm.
as we were having that combat, he needs to just make a rifle sling for his musket and like the weapon cords so he doesn't keep dropping them. He just, how if you're firing with your soldier's firing with his rifle on a sling and runs out, you just drop it and pull your pistol, but it doesn't fall off of you. Even if it's just waving by your side, it's not nicely on your back like you want, but
Mhm. Let's see, 15 HP per inch of thickness, and that was about
it's
3
pretty
feet
thick.
thick. Mm,
180? Is that right? 150?
That's for 1 foot of stone. That's what I'm getting.
Oh God.
When does Twitch unlock the Tannerite upgrade?
Is this water over here?
No, it's another vat of chemicals. Let me put the description again.
Is this water over here? Because I want to isolate some of the hydrogen and make this whole country
I'm back.
blow up in flames.
Yeah, and
Mhm.
I'm wondering if he can find any chemicals in there that could replace some of the gunpowder because it sounds like we're going to need the biggest boom ever. We may just have to walk through the sludge and take the 4 points of damage.
Based off fireworks last time. Okay.
It was also a wooden structure last time, so that's a big difference. I think you had it do like 1d6 per charge.
Mm. Yeah, fuse grenade does. Well, it says 2d6/1d6. So I'm assuming one of those is shrapnel. Fuse grenade, 2d6 of bludgeoning and 1d6 of fire. Okay, it's probably the bludgeoning
Mm-hmm.
part if you can wang and scene something up.
Definitely for a stone structure.
I just got a great idea for a fantasy novel. It's a scientist who gets sent into a fantasy universe, right? But
Mhm.
it's fantasy, so none of it uses actual science. He's like, yeah, I can use the hydrogen from this and the oxygen from the water. And they're like, what do you mean? It's water. And he takes like an electron microscope. He's like, oh my God, it's water all the way down. It's like one of those never ending pictures. You just keep zooming in, it never ends.
Mhm. Okay, go ahead and roll a knowledge alchemy. as well.
You mean craft?
Back.
Crap. Yeah. 19. Okay, because rolling, assuming off the grenade, would take 45 charges of black powder and whatever binding agent you can find.
Bit.
Presumably, you'll also be taking some time to punch some holes in the wall to, like you would do in mining, stick the charge inside the wall.
do
Well,
have
I
a
don't think.
pickaxe.
I think we're just gonna all take the 4 points of damage to walk out,
Okay.
and then I'll
That's what Soren's
leave
gonna do.
behind.
He would have already left when you were
I'll-
setting up the bomb.
Yeah, I'll leave behind the bomb to blow up everything that's in here.
No, as soon as you said bomb, Soren was already walking out.
Yeah.
I'll buy new shoes.
He's like, "Listen,
get
I'm
back."
crazy, but that's just
Varney, the way I'm calculating it, this stone's about 3 feet thick, so I'm gonna need all 185 charges of black powder that I have to create a barrel of dynamite that will most likely destroy this entire room before it punches a hole into. Where did I go? All right, Raj. I think. Yeah, will you light this in right here?
Sure, I'll just be out here.
What? And
like just put the fuse in the fire and let it start sizzling while you run away.
right about that time, you see Twitch, only his head sticking out of the sludge because he's so short, going, run!
Use is burning way faster than I thought it would.
Mistakes were made.
This is the last time I trust my fuse guy.
You run, and you run, and you run. You start to wonder if the fuse is actually going to light it off.
Shit. Maybe I made
And
it
then
too
it
thin.
goes. Roll me another real quick luck check. Mhm.
Oh, lucky 13.
The luckiest number. You see the dome of the former alchemy workshop crumple in. You manage to not set off a chain reaction. So,
Damn it. I thought it'd be bigger
Explosion.
than that.
it's the explosion you hear, but the building just crumples it on itself.
I mean, if you're going to do that anyways, why not do it from the inside when we're outside still?
I mean, that's what I did. We all came outside after, but I thought it would be bigger than that, Captain. I really wanted to send a message. I'm sorry.
You know,
I'll
Twitch,
do better.
I will admit, I am not used to working with black powder as you are. But we should remember that for the next time we need to assault the interior space, we just walk around to the other side and explode the building without fighting.
It's going to take me a couple of weeks to make that much black powder, but we can do that. Kenneth, did you say he used 45 charges?
If you're going to punch the hole in the wall, I think you said you used a lot more to bring the building down.
All right. We'll go with just 90, maybe?
How many charges do you have?
Well, he
like
had 182, so now he's down to 92.
Okay.
He can craft it for real cheap. He
Okay.
crafted 200 before when we had that downtime.
Gotcha.
And his magic shots don't use gunpowder. It's just his first two opening salvo use gunpowder.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm not sure if he had rolled a 1 or a 20 if I would have had the explosion go mushroom cloudy. You definitely know on a 1 you would have had to dodge one of the cauldrons.
Yeah, I was gonna say on a 1 still would have gone. It's just a lot more debris.
Look, guys, it's just like one of those crazy wizards that has to roll on the destruction table, right?
Yep.
Mhm.
That's a little spice.
All right, so now you get to pick your route out of town.
Guys, no one light a match near Kier or we're all going to hell.
Here's
know
my
they're both
drug
small,
dealer.
but
I
it's
don't know who
much.
you're talking about.
Kier takes the cigarette out of his mouth and he's like, "What are you talking about?"
Mhm. None of my stuff explodes unless I throw it at you. Adam, yeah. There we are.
I feel like Twitch's aid and others.
Mhm.
The covering fire one, it definitely says like you point your gun at the victim to make them think you're going to shoot, and regardless of whether you shoot at them, but you shoot at somebody else, they flinch for a moment, which provides the AC cover for the next guy.
Mm.
I feel like all of his aid is the other people going, "Holy shit! Why is he swinging around all that gunpowder? That's so dangerous."
Well, I say we just head down the main road and have another random encounter at the blacksmith.
Another 16. Let's roll a 16.
We meet a wandering wizard and he goes to light his pipe and we all tackle Twitch.
Yes. Well, this time as you approach the blacksmith's house, you run into a group of lantern bearers. They wave to you, spotting
I
you from
wave
the
back in
bushes.
the stupidest way possible.
Mm.
We've had a well, yeah, we wave and approach.
Why is he waving like, oh, yeah.
Mhm.
He's
Group of
touched.
4 soldiers and a cleric. The
By
cleric
a
offers
hammer.
to, yes, the cleric offers to heal any of you. As the apparent leader of the group is like, there doesn't seem to be any movement at the Academy of the Arts. Do you think they pulled out?
Which
Is
one
that
was
the one
that?
we
Was that?
assaulted first?
Yes, that's what you
Yeah.
guys assaulted first.
We kind of pulled in on that one.
Yeah, we were passing through and saw some sentries and decided to check it out, and there's a portal in there. It's currently deactivated.
There was also a crazy looking fish thing.
Yeah, that was weird.
It was neat.
It was
I mean,
octopus,
terrible.
It was a giant octopus catfish.
And the alchemy lab is
Octofish
secure.
Traveler?
Octopus.
Well, I guess we'll meet up with our other patrols and then secure that building while you guys go report this back to, fuck, what was her name?
In character, that's what the guy's saying. God, what was her
Yeah.
name? I've only lived with her like 100 years.
God, what was
The
your name
HB
again?
Yeah, he
General
has one.
X. Lee.
It's the
God,
the HBIC. Yeah, we can check in with the HBIC.
This is
Yes.
embarrassing. I mean, I've known her for years, but I've never looked at her face. If you know what I mean.
Yeah. Eviata. Man, he is a lantern bearer technically. He works more for Kirshiel. Kirshiel. Mm-hmm. But other than that, it was quiet. So, if anyone wants to take the cleric up on his offer, it's good.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'd take that.
All right, what do we get for all that again?
I think we were just clearing out the base.
Ain't like
The alchemy
10
area.
gold pieces a day.
Does that account for back pay?
Mhm.
You're not the
So,
DM. That doesn't bother me.
11 for Varna
Thank you.
and 13 for Zeph. To get you guys on your way, although there will be more healing in camp, I'm sure.
Hmm.
There will be blood.
Mhm. Mhm.
nothing other than we're just heading back to camp because
Yeah,
Thorn's pretty tapped out for the day.
Mm-hmm.
same.
Yup.
Yep. As you return to camp, Aviana wishes to know what all you found.
We give her the rundown.
Mm-hmm.
There's
So you
a,
assaulted their what we believe to be their main base, and then went to go accomplish the task. That's good enough. You
Goes along
succeeded,
the way.
apparently. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Twitch brought down another building.
We certainly would have liked to help. But, you say there was a portal inside.
yeah, it flickered for a bit and then eventually shut off, but we were able to see inside, right? We saw through.
Hmm. Ghostly Elven City in a shadowy plain. Well, we may need
We
to go
almost
in there.
we almost went through, but felt it was best to finish the mission, report in before we just disappear for a while.
Mm-hmm. Well, I'm glad to hear it. We may need to investigate whatever lies through that portal. So I haven't heard anything from Karashiel or Shalelu yet today. They were supposed to report back shortly before you arrived.
Where were they supposed to be headed?
They were investigating number 8 there. Let me keep closing things. I keep needing them.
Oh, so we just walked past where they were.
The
That
Coliseum
looks
of
like
Mask and Lyre.
yeah, that's the baseball stadium.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. The ancient dwarven. Yes, ancient dwarven museum, cultural exchange. You know, people. Ancient elven museum.
They can have their artifacts better anytime once they construct a proper museum to house them.
Mhm.
What'd you say the Coliseum is called again?
That one's not. Yeah, the Coliseum of Mask and Lyre.
It used to be called that.
Yeah.
Now it's called High Five Eyes.
Yeah, it
Yeah,
used
for
to be
sure.
called that. Now it's called AT&T Stadium.
Yeah,
Yep.
Mattress Train Stadium.
Mercedes
Sprint
Benz.
Center. Brought to you by Radio Shack.
He would look at the others like, do we have it in us to check on him, or are we pretty well worn out at this point?
I imagine it's gonna be getting dark here soon, Captain.
Yeah. Well, hopefully they turn up. If not, I imagine you could send us out.
Yeah, they could
Rest
probably
is for the
pay us-
wicked.
Probably
I say let's
pay us
go.
to do their mission tomorrow.
A little left in me.
All right, I'm down. Dark never
Okay.
really bothers me, anyways.
Going back into the city then.
Yeah, I think we're gonna check on the two missing.
Mm-hmm.
As they're on their way, Raj would shift back and to go for dark vision as it gets dark outside. If it is that time of day.
You know,
Yes.
Captain, Captain, if they're dead, they're still gonna be dead in the morning. We could probably just wait, rest.
Well, if they're alive, they might still be alive. So, might as well make sure.
Well,
You,
you know
can
what
take
you
a nap
always
if
say.
You could take a nap if you want, but
Sure, but you know what you always used to say. It's easier to take the stuff off a dead man than a live one.
I could see benefits from making a few allies while we're out here.
Oh, that's why you're the captain.
Mm-hmm.
First up about doing business, making those connections. All right.
Okay. Sun has started to sink over the horizon as you reach the town again. With the surrounding trees, it is already quite dark within the expanse of the forest and the city. You can, if you wish, come straight out at point 8 for investigation.
That
mean,
sounds like a good idea.
Yeah, that
Yep.
seems fine with me.
So perception to scout it out before we.
Also, oh yeah, I'm no longer sickened, but
I did have a
Was there-
question for the group as well. So
I was just gonna ask, were there people at camp that would have been able to top off our hit points? I know our other
Yes.
spells and stuff are gone. Okay, cool.
Yes.
That was just worth asking about.
Okay. Yeah. Oh,
okay, my question was because it's my domain spell, so I always have it prepared. I can cast the spell Rage, which gives the effect of a rage of like a barbarian.
Mhm.
Is anyone other than Zeph benefit from it, or would want? Because I can do it to 2 targets within 100 feet of me if I ever need to, and give them bonus to strength
yes.
and to
I guess,
Well, if you
technically speaking, in this very specific scenario where I'm out of my Banes and Judgments.
Yeah, because like I said, if I'm almost out of spells, so if I have to cast it on myself in addition to somebody else, I can also
Yeah.
do that. But I just figured I'd ask. Like, I don't know how I would ask in character,
Right.
but mechanically wise, I wanted to ask before I just assumed because
I guess it would help me.
yeah, okay,
Mhm.
it was
But
just
just
worth
a
asking.
boost of strength.
Well, if
Strength
you
and
cast it
con
on
and will
Mm.
saves.
if you cast it on Twitch, I do get to go. Despite all my rage, I am still just a rat in a cage. But that's still mostly just for me.
Yeah, no, it'd be for me too because I appreciate that one. Okay, I just figured I'd ask to get that out of the way real quick.
It doesn't hurt me. It doesn't increase my damage, but it does the extra hit points and the will save is
And
pretty.
you're
good.
also not fatigued like a normal rage, like as a barbarian rage, so that's nice.
Okay. Is it still?
Can you
drop
do
to-
intelligent things?
To an effect, I think you can discern like you're in a rage, so whatever a barbarian,
Yeah.
it says it functions as a barbarian rage. Like you're not gonna be like brain dead, and you're not gonna like target
Yeah.
your allies or anything.
Something to keep in mind, though, with that, Richard, is that if we're fighting an obviously powerful spellcaster, that would fuck their spellcasting.
I think it says it has to be a willing creature.
Oh, come on. Why do they always have to
Yeah,
eliminate all this fun?
one willing living creature per 3 levels.
Why do they have to get in the way of all this fun shit?
I know that was my first thought too, but then I saw that.
Like
Oh,
they
no.
would still get the buff.
Although, if we could get a combo going of a command, and then the command is accept this spell willingly.
That'd be pretty nice.
Aren't most commands single words, though?
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a specific list of commands.
Yeah, and I feel
Oh, yeah.
uncomfortable if we determine that we can use command word consent.
That's fair.
And that would be a little problematic.
Yeah.
Oh, Bill Cosby didn't like that.
Bill Cosby would love that. Yeah.
What are you talking about? He's been cleared of all charges.
He learned how to put that in pill form a long time ago.
Oh god.
Yep, I retract that idea.
Yeah. All right. So I assume this one Shadows is like sliding its hands up my ass or something, right?
Yep, I didn't whisper that to myself. Yes, yes, there will be a shadow in a second. As you guys scout around the perimeter of the building, it was once a very stately hall of performances and artifacts, but near the entrance you see several corpses strewn about. Investigating them, you find that they are elves and drow. Pitched battle seems to have happened here, and if you want to roll, anyone's got survival thing.
Well, let me see. Yeah, I got some survival.
I was gonna try and aid you, but I stepped on the footprints.
Mhm. There are definitely many footprints leaving and several drag marks. There also appear to be more elves than drow dead. But as you guys are assessing that, let us see
Seems there's a
who will
rat
be
floating
molested
nearby.
by the
Fuck
shadow.
Twitch.
Oh dear. Zeph. Corporeal touch plus.
Also, I just realized I had acid resistance 5. I forgot about that. So that pile of acid wouldn't have affected me in terms of like damage wise.
12 against touch, flat-footed. So no dex. Probably just a 10,
Oh, yeah.
unless you got deflection or something.
Yeah. It would just be a 10.
All right, and it is a shadow, so 1d6 strength damage. Ooh, rolled high.
He's getting me back.
Hmm.
It's getting me back for all the con in the other game.
Yeah, that was me.
And we'll go into.
Oh, he's taking some too.
Oh yeah, I think I'm at drain 6 or so. Initiative is +2. Hmm. It's only one of them, but it will be painful if it lives long. So, incorporeal undead sighted in the darkness.
I like that you rolled a 1d6, and luckily we only got one.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Could have been much worse.
Much worse, indeed. Knowledge to know if he can hit these things.
Yes, I believe undead is religion.
He has 1 point in it.
That's technically trained.
All right. Yeah, he's got a point in everything.
Shadow is CR3. Let's say that's common. Identify critter. Yeah, common is 10 plus DC, so 13. You beat it. You know it is a shadow. You know it is incorporeal, so you would need magic of some sort or an attuned weapon in our case, since that replaces the plus modifiers.
Mm-hmm.
I know that even if you have magical weapon, if it's not ghost touch, it still does half damage against incorporeal.
Yep.
Mhm.
All right. Well, this counts as magical, so he is going to shoot that thing, pull his pistol, shoot that thing in the face with an alchemical orb. 19 to touch.
That will touch. 13. Let me double check that.
He'll give covering fire to whoever it's closest to, whoever it looks like it's going to attack. But I only
That is
have
currently
one.
Zeph.
Okay, he'll give it to Zeph.
Mhm.
And I'm down to 1 magic shot left.
Raja.
All right. I got an attuned weapon, right? Because it's an ominous Valkata. So
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to move in and attack at it. Is it something I get a full attack, or would I need to? Is it just a single attack at this point?
I'm gonna leave that up to you, given how much you would think you guys spread out to investigate.
Yeah, I guess it depends on how close you were to Zeph, since he just attacked Zeph, so it'd be adjacent to him.
I'd probably be within 10 feet of him, so a 5-foot step.
Mhm.
So
24 will hit, 13 will not.
okay, so 18 damage. Probably halved.
Yeah, it is very, very shaky. but it is still up. And it will turn to attack you.
I'll let it touch you.
Mm-hmm. That's +4. In its weakened state, it misses. Zeph. Well,
Wait,
yeah,
make
counter kill. Possibly.
Can I?
Likely. Yeah.
Let me make sure it's not a weapon. Let me see.
Unarmed is a weapon. So
Okay, perfect. I'm good with it. All right, and
Mhm.
then for the damage, 23 half, so 11.
that dissipates it. It is defeated.
Well done, band of mighty heroes.
Mhm.
Thorin, did you ever top off your HP from our visit to camp? Or Richard?
Thought he did, but doesn't look like he's adjusted on the icon.
Yeah.
Because this thing only got one hit off, and it doesn't do HP damage.
Hmm.
Guess I should reopen that just to double check that it's damage. Yeah, so that'll heal naturally and be
Yeah.
done away with cheaply.
Hopefully they're not throwing drain at us yet.
Mm-hmm. If you want to follow the track or tracks or
Yeah, I
just
think
report back what you found.
no, I want
Follow it
to.
a little bit farther is what Ronnie would vote for.
Yeah, same.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's
Oh
getting
yeah,
a
I don't
both.
think I mentioned, but general signs point to it having happened this morning before your group set out. The tracks lead rather predictably towards the Academy of Arts.
It does seem that portal has gotten use, whether we wish it to or not.
Mhm.
Our cohorts have been taken. Take
Mhm.
one wild guess. Where shall we be going next?
Well, probably gonna have to plan for a longer trip then.
We
Anything
Guess
else
we-
of interest in this
I
area?
guess we head back to the camp. That just led back to Academy of Arts when we followed the trail.
All right.
Might
Operation
be.
Sleep
We didn't.
is a go.
We never checked the academy too closely, but I imagine we'll be headed there anyways. So
Mm-hmm.
yeah, let's get a bit of shut eye, especially since ghosty ghouls are a boot.
Mhm. Lesser Restro can restore that. Oh, that's the domain. Why does it do that? Yeah, it's a fourth level. Or no, it's medium. Lesser's level 2. So yeah, there's clerics on hand that can do that. Probably take a couple castings, but there's enough around that 5 points can be done away with. So everyone will be in top shape come the next morning. As a team of elves go with you to the academy. The drow around the city seem to have scattered into the woods, and only the lantern bearers and a few Crying Leaf natives left to fortify the city. The portal has, at this point, deactivated, though they are calling in some magical support to try to reactivate it. They're investigating the pool and the gate on the other side. They're not sure where it goes, but it does not appear to be activating anytime soon. The portal to the Shadow City, like I said, it's closed, but they know where that goes. And since it was active when you first came through, it is probably where the missing people have been taken.
Mhm.
No doubt, whatever they're doing in there, they will be fully prepared to burst out with all sorts of demonic assistance. But it is late in the day by the time people show up to begin activating it. At the head of which is a familiar white lizard.
Losing Richard for a second.
Mhm.
Yes. Wish, was it?
Bye. Check a bio.
Yeah, if you wish to.
So it would seem.
We're in narrative for a bit.
Mhm.
Although my self-indulgent brief cameo is not important, what happens immediately after will be.
Mhm.
So Richard should be here to hear it, and I can get some more water.
Bully.
Indeed.
Mhm.
I'll take a quick bio too.
I shall wait right here.
Me too. Let's see.
There is a lot of archery feats, but a lot of them have helpful but pretty mundane effects, I have noticed.
Mhm. Yep.
Couple standouts out there that are easily forgotten, though, that are fun.
Well, everyone's gone.
Mhm.
Michael, you're still here. I think you said you were sleeping.
Yes.
Um,
Yep.
You want to wait till after the session to run the companion by me? Or...
Yeah, I still gotta iron out the full idea. I got two that I'm kind of kicking around, both that would play into the backstory a little bit more, and I'll actually send you the full backstory I kind of had in mind that I've been
Yeah. You never
forever
did get to
procrastinating. Yeah, I wrote the cover
Yeah.
story, and then I've just been pushing that off ever since.
Mm. Yeah. Well, I know. It hasn't come up as an opportunity much since, but
Indeed.
book 4 will definitely have to lean into the actual backstory.
Yes. Indeed. I'm
I-
feeling we're going to the Drowlands. Or we're going to be talking more about the Drowlands.
Mhm.
Did we load up on like rations and all that while we're at camp? Because I don't know how long we're gonna be gone. If there's
Yeah,
gonna
you
be
can.
okay, I'll probably grab 10 days worth.
Yeah, I can definitely see how if you didn't kind of know the number of this module, you could be a little frustrated with it starting out like, yeah, we're a bunch of swashbuckling goons here in
Yep.
Riddleport. And
Mm,
then you're like, actually, you're going to save the world.
yes. From the
Since we kind
Drow.
of knew about that ahead of time, yeah. You know the Drow, they're always associated with Riddleport, I guess.
Mhm.
Pirates.
Well, I guess in 40k maybe. They're kind of piratey in 40k.
That's true.
Mhm.
Yeah, it's a lot like the Council of Thieves, where you're like, oh, cool, a Thieves Guild one. Yes, where you're fighting the Thieves Guild.
Mm-hmm.
Because everyone knows that is the more fun of the two options.
Of course. Actually, honestly, I bet they don't even let you do that all that fun.
Mhm.
'Cause an AP doesn't really lend itself to being freeform enough to be like, and here are the clues, and here's how to do it.
They get better at what they do later on, I will say.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Who is they and do and later on?
Paizo,
No, those were all the names of
making
elves we've
APs,
met so far.
and currently in the past, technically, but
Yeah. Would what the hell's his name? Would Twitch have time to do some craft alchemy to rebuild some gunpowder?
yes,
Yes.
they believe even not having just set off again in the next morning, you'd have about half a day before people can show up to open the portal.
Who?
No, Cope,
Means
you're
like
confused. Those were
gunsmithing.
the names of elves we've met so far. There's they do and Laturion.
Like it.
Hmm. I hope it's nothing serious.
Yeah.
Back in the day when I was like in high school, if I was hanging out with friends and they were like, "Oh wait, my mom's calling me," we would all start yelling, "Drink, drink, 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 drink." And then of course they'd be like, "No, they're fucking with me. They're just fucking with you."
Mm-hmm.
Someone would be like, "Oh, he vomited everywhere. That's disgusting."
This is good to note. A single dose of black powder is enough to power a single shot from most firearms, while 10 doses are required to fire a cannon.
Mhm.
That's a good relative weight of what a nice little boom would be.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I mean, big part of explosion is how it's packed.
Mhm.
'Cause
Yeah.
bad ammo can cause a gun to explode. It
He's
was
one hot day away from killing us all.
mhm.
Look,
Yeah, I think it was
I got the magical bandolier so that my powder is not exposed.
Definitely a great thing.
Yeah, I mean it's a key thing for gunslingers.
The most dangerous gentleman club in Riddleport, exposed powder.
Mhm.
I know a while ago there's a clip from one of the gun tubers. The dude was fine afterwards, but the fucking thing he was shooting a 50 cal exploded in his hands.
Yeah. Especially if you like load your own ammo, that
Mhm.
can happen. No, you don't want to go to that club, Gombo. They do drought face in there. It's really distasteful.
That makes
Still,
sense.
in the year of our Lord.
Mhm.
I think I've told this story, but my my grandma had this. She would be like, "Oh, I used to dance for the Lions Men's Club," and then she'd pull out a picture of her in full blackface. And I'm like, "Grandma, they teach us about you in history class. You're not
Oh
the
my
good guy,
God.
by the way."
Wow.
And then she would
Mhm.
like fuck with my brother because he had a good black friend, and when he would come over, sometimes just the way things were, he would come over. They'd end up going to my grandma's house, and she'd hide the fucking picture around, and he'd have to like run in and try to find it before Hosea came over.
I'm back.
Welcome
Mhm.
back.
Sorry, my sister called, so I had to take that call.
Mhm.
Yep, understandable. Michael's just telling his grandma blackface story.
Oh no!
Yeah,
Oh
on
no!
recording
I mean, it
too.
is Texas, so that's probably
public
like
info now.
Yeah.
Mhm.
No, but here's the good ending. Before, in my grandma's middle age, she probably would have never let Hosea in the house.
Mm.
But by the end there, she was like, "Well, Hosea is my favorite friend of yours. He's such a good boy."
Mhm.
It is. It's. I feel like that's a thing that a lot of people have is a grandparent that either has a story that makes you ask, "Why did you ever do this?" That's terrible, to a story where they just casually say something that sounds absolutely incredible.
Yep. My favorite is like whenever you see people making memes online. They're like, oh, let me tell you about how me and your grandpa met, and you're like, oh, you little victim, what the fuck?
He was how old? And you were how young?
He followed you home from school every day before he went to work. What the fuck?
Your parents made you.
Yeah, no, that was a joke amongst my friend group. It was like, save yourself the trouble. Never ask your parents how old they were when they met. You're not gonna like the answer.
Hmm.
See, mine is when in the early 2000s and Paris Hilton was big in the news and the tabloids in the grocery store. Just my grandfather just casually mentioning, "Oh yeah, I knew her dad." Like what?
Yeah.
Yeah, we served together. He's an asshole.
No, my grandfather used to own the first Hilton hotel in California, but he got out of business because, according to him, he did not like Mr. Hilton. He said he was not a good person.
Man,
Yikes.
that's how I could tell I was getting older. I mentioned at work because we had a bunch of Paris Hilton branded kitchenware. For some reason, Paris Hilton's making kitchenware. I don't know why you would trust her with kitchenware. Anyway, that's another
Because she
story.
cooks a lot.
But I mentioned like I don't know. I mentioned that to somebody. I'm like, I don't know why Paris Hilton of all people are selling kitchenware. And they're like, who's Paris Hilton? I'm like, okay, you're too young for me to talk to. I'm going back to work.
Okay, is Loki back? Or...
Yeah, I'm here. Yep.
Okay.
Wait a minute.
And-
Paris Hilton has a cooking show on Netflix and cookbooks.
Somehow doesn't surprise me, but
I mean,
But
it kind
wasn't
of
she
surprised
like
me that she cooked.
anorexic?
Yeah, let's not get into that.
Yeah.
so with the help of a few elven wizards and the lizard folk, I'm just going to start calling Rish anyway, even though you guys haven't been introduced to her in character. They examine the now silent archway, and after about 2 hours, you are called into the room to see the portal fully solid, showing a shadowy elven city beyond it. It seems to be connected to the shadow plane. Not entirely certain where it goes. But it is either this or the other thing, pointing across the pond. But they have gone. We will need more time to examine that one.
I prefer the one that keeps us above water.
Very well. Good luck. The elves will pay us all quite handsomely after this, yes?
Did we negotiate Captain Hazard pay? Because this seems extremely dangerous.
That is a fair point. We'll take care of it later, I suppose. We're already here.
I require triple pay.
They had somebody who would like sell like stuff to us, right?
Mhm.
Like for like healing and all that.
Yeah, you can use what resources you want to buy stuff.
All right.
Because I was just thinking we might want to get another wand if we're going into the random shadow
Yeah.
plan.
Yeah.
Mm.
Mhm.
Like we did just pick up that armor that sells for like almost 3,000 gold if we need to sell that, but I also have like almost 3,000 gold to spend.
Mhm.
How much is it for a wand of Cure Light Wounds?
Well, you'd
how
think
much
we'd
for
know
cure-
it by
It's
now.
750, I think.
And how much for Cure Moderate? Like a couple grand?
Probably at least.
You would never
Wand
recommend that
cost,
thing.
Pathfinder. Here we go, calculator. That'd be a second level spell. Cleric. Charges 50. It says, wait, 4,500. Damn.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that's
it
why I
goes up
always do the
quite.
Cure Light ones.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. Just go Cure Light.
I'm gonna get another Cure Light as well.
I'll chip in some for a Cure Light. I'll chip in 300 for it.
All right, cool. I was just gonna buy one myself. I don't really have much equipment kind of stuff I need.
Yeah.
But if
And,
you want to
and
chip in
anything we might
300,
need to
that's cool.
buy, we would need to go back to like an actual like trade hub, I feel like. So
Yeah.
Mhm. Yeah, but healing supplies are easy enough to justify being there to pay for.
Yeah. Like I wanted to get an enchantment up on my sword that made it glow, but didn't have the gold for it.
Mm-hmm.
Would have been helpful for the shadow plane, but oh well.
How much do you need?
Like 1,000 gold and a week of enchantment time.
This time is not on our side.
I know it's a long shot, but would anyone in their group have any access to like scrolls of any kind or nah?
Mm,
They're elves, right?
yeah, let's say that's usually diplomacy to find stuff with Pathfinder.
Yeah.
So
No,
let's
so all elves
say
have
DC
scrolls on them.
12 plus double the spell level. So 14 for level 1 and so on.
I rolled a 28. There was a. I'm looking for the spell that I was thinking of because there was.
I mean, that covers up to what, level 7?
Mm-hmm.
I just looked
Oh,
for the
Kenneth,
spell
would you
list.
say I had enough time to create a weapon cord out of
Yeah,
some rope
yeah.
to make a
Some
sling for the
rope or
musket?
strong twine.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's easy enough to find that kind of thing lying around. So you don't have to drop it all the time.
Yeah, I was thinking as I was climbing on that house, I was like, why does he keep having to drop? Why? I mean, I've pulled a pistol and shot and
Mhm.
not dropped my rifle, and I don't have quick draw magical abilities. And I was like, oh, shoulder
Mhm.
sling. Yeah, it's always on you. Duh.
Anyway, the scroll I'm picking up is a scroll of lesser restoration.
Good one to have on hand.
Gonna see how much it is before I just only buy one or not. Second level spell, 150 gold. If anyone has any cleric spells they might want me to have on hand, if you want to can help with the cost, I can have them on hand in case we need them. But I can't think of anything off.
Yeah.
I mean, any
can
kind of
also-
restorations.
I can also cast cleric scrolls as well, by the way, because my archetype gives me access to cleric spells of 5th level or under. So
How much is the Scroll of Lesser Restro?
150.
Or 50? Go
I
in
feel
for
like it's
me,
good to at least have one. So
Mm.
Yeah.
I'll go ahead and chip in for 2 of those.
okay. Also, you can always peel these off my dead body if I die. So
So
Like
I'll cover
in
300.
orange.
the only other ones I can think of, if we wanted to have a
Oh,
scroll of
drow,
silence
poison.
or oh yeah,
We're going
poison.
against. Yeah, we're going against drow. We need a bunch of remove poison.
I'm generally okay with looting the bodies of our allies as long as it doesn't get to where we're very nearly in Curse of the Crimson Throne. We're like, it's quite profitable to let your party members die.
If I analyze these drow poison bolts, can I tell what the effect is? Is it like paralysis, sleep?
Sleep. I think they've used them on you a few times, but yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, at this level,
So-
I don't have anything that just removes poison. I can get delay poison for second level stuff, but
That's not a bad idea.
I mean, that's going to be super expensive, isn't it?
yeah, 150 for one use of delay poison.
It just might be good to have it memorized.
Is there anything that could give us bonuses to poison saves?
Delay poison is really
Delay poison.
yeah, it's really the only thing.
Well, I mean, like alchemically, like potions.
There's a couple of things.
Yeah,
I've
but
got
it depends on how far we want to go into the weeds here at the end of the session.
Yeah, not worried about it. All right, let's
I've
do
got
this.
a potion of remove paralysis.
Mm-hmm.
Am I the only one that sees the big evil castle? There was a lightning bolt. I didn't even know that happens in the Plane of Shadows.
All right, so you guys are ready to move through the portal.
Yep.
Stepping through the portal is a dizzying experience, and it takes a few moments for the world to right itself. Once your senses recalibrate, you find yourself in a restored Kilwindvian, its tall, graceful spires rising up among the manicured boughs of a well-tended forest. Buildings you recognize from the ruins restored to their glory. Although the glimpse through time is impressive, something is off. The colors are dim, sounds are muted, and shadows are strangely long and dark. Yet most disconcerting of all is the sky above. A large blot hangs in the sky, near identical to the one that darkened the skies above Riddleport not months ago, but hundreds of times larger and swirling like a vortex. The immense blot grows noticeably by the hour, and the town is mostly deserted. Though in the streets, a few ethereal figures move about the city, as if acting out their daily life.
I'm not sure if I heard or not because I was in call. Is this after we had a rest, or is this? Did we go in before?
Oh, this is like 2 days later.
Okay, I didn't hear that part because I was gone.
Yeah.
So.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
No, we should be fully topped off of everything now.
Yep. Unfortunately, if you turn around, it does not look as though you can simply return through the portal.
Of course not.
Mm-hmm.
Is it just us, or did any of the elves come with us?
None of the elves came through with you. You didn't request any backup, but
Oh, way to drop the ball, Twitch.
They'd only get in our way.
What? Who?
I said that out of character. In character, Barney's all for keeping the circle of trust tight.
Yep.
But out of character, what the hell, Twitch? I thought you were the one that was always trying to drag more people into this.
mm-hmm. Yeah, right. Position E.
All right, Twitch, how much explosives to blow up all these buildings?
We need to go back.
Yeah,
You
well,
cannot.
you guys
There's
top a
no
short-
portal.
Yes, you top a short stone stairway. Once it may have led up to a gate tower or another structure, but now it simply ends abruptly at the city's edge.
Well, look, we know where the alchemist lab is, so why don't we head there first?
There, at the top of the stairs, whirls and shimmers, and it is where you entered this plane, but it does not allow you to go back through.
And we're over by E currently?
Yes.
Yeah, okay. Well, common logic for intelligence works as if you wish to find captives, you need merely get captured yourself. So judging by Twitch's facial expression at me saying that, I am guessing that is not a liked plan.
Yeah, that's the worst idea I ever heard of.
Unless
Also, I
a
don't know
single
if any
person
of us know how to break
voluntarily-
out of a jail cell barehanded.
We could tie Twitch up and then follow wherever they take them.
How about this? I just start shooting, and when they come, we kill them all.
That sounds somehow even more suicidal than my getting captured plan.
Well,
How about we
at the
just
very
pick a
least-
big building and find out what's inside?
This
Let-
large building with an F suspended in the air over it. Let us go look at that one.
We might get captured either way. Let's explore and
Well-
see how long we make it.
Also, does
before
anyone else find this
it is
place
better.
cozy?
Out
Or
of
just me?
character, we remember this looks exactly like the one we just came from, right? So, do we remember what F was? That was our first mission.
That is the Library of Renai.
Mm-hmm.
Renai.
And then, do we remember if there were like, was there a police
Wasn't
or
this
a
building
jail?
destroyed in the other one with?
Yeah, that
Big
was
meteor hit?
destroyed.
I feel like if we're gonna
That's-
go anywhere, we
Big
should
old
start with
crater.
H.
And keep in mind, this place is said it was largely deserted, right? Because there's this big thing that's getting bigger and bigger overhead.
Oh yeah, there's another. If you remember the blot from the start of the adventure, it is a much
Mhm.
larger version of it in the sky now.
That's coming down to hit. And your suggestion we go to where the crater was?
Well, he said it's getting bigger by the day, so I imagine if we go there now, it'd probably be safer now than if we have to come back
Yeah,
another
I'd
day.
say if we go
Hey,
there,
I
Hour,
agree.
but there is probably a good deal.
Oh,
of
an
time
hour?
before
Okay, I thought you said
the rest
day.
of Everything.
Let's go get milk
I
and
actually
bread.
don't think Varney's plan is entirely unwise if we choose to conceal our numbers. Like if we could still have party members on the outside to help break us out once we're
I
in.
mean, yeah, that's kind of the plan. But I think at this
Do we
point,
know
let's
if- do we
explore, and
think
if
it's
we
just
see an
gonna-
opportunity to trip somebody and let them get caught, we'll cross that bridge. But let's take advantage of the surprise and stealth now while we have some semblance of it.
You say
Mhm.
stealth?
I mean, in the sense that
Mm.
this place largely seems deserted, so let's just huff it before whoever this thing is falls. So let's head to H.
Oui. With haste.
See,
Wander through the vastly deserted streets, spotting the occasional ethereal form passing by. Most of them don't pay you any mind, a few seeming concerned only with the sky above.
Do they show any sort of acknowledgement of us, like they are even aware we're here, or are we just not
pigments.
present? Yeah, just
Do you
not
attempt to
there.
interact with them at all? Or
No,
Yeah,
just
most
more
of
of just
them-
watching as we kind of walk through out in the open.
they don't
Twitch
seem to see
whistles
any recognition,
nonchalantly.
but they do notice that someone is there.
Okay,
Like passing a person on the street type acknowledgement.
gotcha.
Okay, you find a rather well-built estate at H. If you want to go and I'm trying to think of what the role would be. It's definitely a knowledge, probably local or history.
Let me see
So-
what I got. I have neither of those.
History, I think. Yep.
How about a nat 2032?
Mm-hmm. Well, via different routes, you both recognize the sigil upon the gates as that of the Rune Lord of Wrath, Allison.
Oh,
Alice Nist.
Eliasnist
That
or
was
something,
missed.
yeah.
despite all his rage, he was still just a rat in a cave.
Mm-hmm.
There was I out of character. There were some references to this one in just, like Rise of the Rune Lords.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, he was one of the Rune Lords. Yes.
Yep.
Yes, that's what I said. Rune
Sorry,
Lord
I
of
just-
Wrath.
Rune Lord of Wrath.
That symbol seems to mean something to you two.
Yeah, it's something about ancient human society that Thessalonian,
Mhm.
Wrath. I don't know if Soren would know from that history check that Wrath was the one that was associated with which arcane school, but I know as a character which one they were associated with.
Evocation, I assume.
Yeah. Not hard
be
to figure
fair-
out what Wrath would be connected
Yeah, I
to.
feel like that would be an in-character
Mm.
guess as well.
Yeah.
The one that makes things go kaboom.
So
Mhm.
yeah, I mean,
Mhm.
a place of someone who makes things go kaboom and a giant thing in the sky that might fall, and in regular reality, this is a place that went boom. It might have something we might need to find out about.
He
Worth
might be the one
investigating.
bringing it down.
It's worth at least
Perhaps.
examining. I feel like.
Yeah.
We do have limited time, and our priority should be finding the captives.
Imagine if
Can-
he got
Can I give us survival to see if there was any tracks on the portal? On the
Mhm.
way over here. So that would be a 20 to track.
You don't notice anything
Okay.
track-wise. The pavement and the paving stones of the city wouldn't leave much, even if it weren't also a shadowy dimension of all sorts of stuff.
Makes sense.
I say
Standing
do
in just behind the gate are a pair of human-looking apparitions. If you try to approach or enter, they will call to you.
I think I'll approach them
Yep,
and
I'll
say,
join you.
we are
business-
looking.
What business do you have with Ekerdani, servant of Alasnus?
We're looking for some friends that are in the area. Have you seen any? You kind of look back towards Zeph and say, look a little bit closer to him.
There's a lot of elves in this city. It's an elven city. Have been some strange foreign ones recently.
Those sound like the ones.
They've mostly been congregating about the observatory. He gestures off to the east, and you see a spire rising quite high out of the building.
Which one?
Q, by the looks of it, from where you are.
Q. All right.
Yeah. Do you have any information of how long that has been in the air? And I kind of point at the blot.
Long while. The elves are scared of it, but the Rune Lords have no need to fear such paltry tricks. Our mistress believes that the grounds here will be perfectly safe.
Grab the collar. Yee.
So we're not in the Underdark, right? We're
In the
the
shadow
plane?
plane, yeah.
Yeah, shadow plane is like a reflection of the normal plane, so it's why like it looks like the days gone by kind of thing.
I could tell you more, but it's not spoilers, but it's not information your characters would have.
Right.
I'm gonna I can't think of how to do it myself, but if I could do a diplomacy roll, my character is basically of the suspicion that if this is sort of like a shift in time and this is actually like the thing, the impact crater
Clarity
from the
spirit.
other side of this is going to be a mirror here. He's kind of
Mhm.
wondering if there's a sort of parallel in like the calendar dates and if this is more confirmation of something that's happening in the past is happening here. I don't know. Basically see if this is a snapshot of the past.
Can we ask this that guy in front of you what day and year it is?
Wait,
That's
no,
kind of the direction
there's
I'm
a
going.
better in-character way to do this by using the Pathfinder storyline. Does the human regard to react to me, the half-orc? Because during the Rune Lord's time, all orcs were still underground. So they did not know that they existed.
Mm-hmm. He doesn't particularly react to you unless you bring attention to it, and then he's like, "What are you?"
Guys wins the fucking past.
So using that diplomacy, could I kind of subtly garner it like the date and year without seeming like, wait, who the fuck are you, nut job, not knowing what it is, right?
Mm-hmm. Didn't note it down, so I don't
I mean, you don't need to give us
see
the
it
specific.
But yes, it is the ancient past. Thassalon is still in its power, Aslan and all the other ancient past places are still around. So
Darn, you can probably tell them that the end of their world is coming.
it's at least several thousand years ago.
What a horrifying Ouroboros idea that if this is the actual past and not an echo of it, frickin' Soren starts his own cult.
Oh
I
my
honestly
God.
was trying to think of how to like word it, like to get a audience with their liege that they're guarding the door for. I'm trying to think of how, like, basically saying that the strange elves that have been wandering around may be responsible for the thing in the sky, and they might be targeting this place specifically. If we might be able to have an audience with the one in charge.
Maybe we're from the future and she has been summoning
Well, I'm
them.
not going to mention the future.
Yeah.
Yeah, go ahead and make a diplomacy real quick.
33.
Yeah, all right. I should trouble the lady.
I'm very sorry to bug you, but it feels like something important that she might need to know.
Mm-hmm.
It's the
The character,
end
guys.
of the
I'm gonna try to.
world.
I'm trying to do this to see if we might be able to get her authority through the city, so we're not blocked by
Yeah,
anyone
yeah.
besides the Drow.
Yeah. Good call.
Is my whole plan. So if you guys want to like back me up there,
Oh yeah.
Yep, I'm right there with you. Is this so we're about to speak with a
A
I mean, we'll
servant
find out
of
if
a
it-
Rune Lord.
no, listen.
Rune
If
Lord?
they come in and they're human, and
Yeah.
that'll shed some light on some stuff.
Yeah.
After a few minutes, the guard returns with a woman in rather fancy armor, carrying a ranseur.
Now, does she look like a normal human, or is she like a shadow person like them?
Shadow person like them.
Okay, just checking.
Who did Karzog send to darken our door?
Hello, ma'am. You don't know me. I've just heard of you, but you seem to be well respected around here and in charge. I assume that's correct, yes?
Only of this estate. We are diplomats of a form to these elves.
Uh, well, it's unfortunate I bring this news. I believe the outsider elves that you've seen recently, are most likely responsible for the thing floating in the sky. And I have reason to believe that they're aiming, in particular, to the area where your manor is. And I wasn't sure if you could provide any aid for us as we're going towards them to deal with them. It is, I know that this is an elven city, but it seems to directly affect your situation. If you have any way, like any sway with the elves to let us pass unheeded to deal with the outsiders.
It would be that the elves did this. They fear the coming age of humanity. But we hold no special power. There are precious few of them here anyway. I don't think you'll find your way barred by anything of any import. Hell, they've fled. You might as well break anything you want.
Fair enough. Unrelated, have you heard of Grotus by chance? And I'm not gonna do the whole diplomacy. I'm just gonna do a diplomacy of him trying to promote Grotus to the shadow creature.
As you try to promote it, I say, I think that's the area between your asshole and your balls.
No, that's the Grundle.
Venus?
As you start into your religious spiel, she rolls her eyes, turns back to the house, and he goes back inside the estate.
Have a wonderful apocalypse. Turn back to the rest. Like, well, I tried.
I mean,
Did we
we've
just
gotten-
go door knocking like Jehovah Witnesses?
What's a Jehovah?
What I heard is we got diplomatic permission to loot the place. Did anybody else hear that? That's.
I mean, I
that's
kinda heard
what I
that.
I'm disappointed that I did not realize that that was what was said, but you were exactly right, Captain. Let's get to work.
This is
Twitch pulls out crowbars, starts prying anything even vaguely metallic off of buildings.
We're gonna make our way to Q and just.
Yeah.
Few of the shadow
Or listen-
inhabitants react to what you're doing, but as they interact with you, they dissipate into mist. And a few minutes later, you see them resuming their course, whatever trajectory they had been prior to trying to stop you.
Gotcha.
All right, let's remember J was the most important site. Definitely not going to 16, which isn't marked up here. F was the library. Books
Yep.
aren't worth
This was
shit.
another part that
Let's
was
head to G.
partially destroyed.
Yeah.
Let's head to J.
This was this the museum or was this like the zoo or something?
Something over here.
No,
M
that was
or
the
It's an
spell.
museum.
observatory. It's
Yeah.
kind of a zoo.
Observatory.
Tropical plants. Screw 'em.
Yeah.
No, screw that. I say we
Let's
head
just-
straight to J.
I think
Yeah,
Q.
this up here was that auditorium place we went to before. I honestly feel like that might be a good place if we don't find anything at Q, because if it's a place where everyone could witness something, if they're going to do
Yeah.
anything sacrificey,
Yeah.
that should be our next destination. But yes,
I think
Q,
those
I think is
Q-
priority.
All right, to Q we go.
Okay. Say,
No, Q.
Boo.
well, we know you're a dad, so I suppose those have to come first off.
Absolutely. Sorry. You really can't repress it.
The observatory posing structure of black and white marble with a central tower rising high above its roof. In front of it, you see a pair of guards, shadowy entities, standing in front of the door. And as usual. Oh, right, get a copy over.
Be on the north side.
Holy shit, it's Mickey Mouse.
Copy and paste between windows.
Hey, Steamboat Willie's public domain. They could totally make an adventure path that you have to fight him at the end.
I would be terrified. Childhood me would not be able to lift a sword.
There's several Steamboat Willie horror video games now because of course
I know.
there are.
Like the day that they became public domain, there was games.
Yeah. You can start developing on them at any time. You just
God
can't
damn,
sell
my
them.
initiatives are always terrible.
Those up.
Before we start exploring in the turn order, before we go in, I did want to cast Bless on all of us since it lasts for minutes.
Got it. Marking it down.
That's +1 to attack, +1 to saves versus fear.
Yep.
Oh, okay. I got entered. Yay.
Oh, yeah. If we can do an action, he'd go ahead and drink his mutagen.
How long? Like, just keep in mind that we don't want to blow all of our resources here. But I guess your mutagen is something you don't use often. So,
It lasts 20 minutes.
fair enough.
Yeah.
I didn't want to blow anything too powerful, so I figured a first level spell to buff attack rolls is not too snazzy.
Yeah, I'd rather just go ahead and get it up. I don't know that we're going to do much fighting in.
I mean, Twitch, if
Other
you need to get it
world.
up, I think you need a little blue pill.
No, really. Take a hit of this mutagen.
That's how you stay in the Matrix, though.
I wish I'd taken
I don't know, have
the
you seen the
blue pill.
outside of the Matrix in those movies? I think I'd rather stay in the Matrix.
Traitor.
Yeah.
Every time you say I'm drinking the mutagen, I think you're going to turn into a Ninja Turtle. Though I guess you're pretty much there for Master Splinter.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Time for us all to die, except for Twitch, and we all come back as Gripply
Actually, Bebop.
and Rocksteady. Yes,
Mhm.
Yes.
Raj is your Rocksteady.
Wait, what were they? Bebop and Rocksteady. One was like a pig and one was a rhino.
A rhino?
Rhino and pig.
Yeah.
Yeah, Rhino and Boar. Yeah.
Hmm. Do. Two more
That Cope
things.
was like, I know someone in here knows what animals Bebop and Rocksteady were. I
Mhm.
know what group I'm in.
I just
Yeah,
recently
Topar and
rewatched
Razor.
the newest CT movie. Yeah. The newest animated one. It was good.
It was.
It
It
was
was
a rewatch.
very good.
Yep.
I mean, I grew up on that shit.
Oh yeah.
But did you see the animated short that played before the SpongeBob movie?
Did not. How
Masters-
old was
Masters-
TNMT at that point?
Oh, that movie came out last year, the year before, I forget.
Oh my god! So it was like 40 years old.
Yeah. It was the
Quite
Seth
the
Rogen
staying
Turtles.
power. I
Mhm.
mean, after Go Ninja, Go Ninja, Go, everybody thought TNMT was just dead, and then they have somehow they like hibernated for 20 years and then just came back.
Oh no! Every time a new Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle series ends, they start one immediately, like 6 months after. It has been a non-stop daisy chain of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. It is ridiculous.
But during the 2000s, there was a gap, right? From like the 90s, they just disappeared until all of a sudden, maybe
Nope.
2010.
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles
right
on
back
4Kids
after you,
TV. There has
Oh.
been 4 Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle series, Cope, that have aired new in my lifetime.
Mm.
Never mind, I can't use the bathroom because it's occupied.
Okay. Well, as you approach, standing in the center of a small, well-kept park is a imposing building made of black and white marble and decorated with beautiful celestial patterns. Four low domes. God, words are tricky. 4 low domes adorn the building's corners. A tower rises from its center portion to form a large domed structure from which 3 ornate telescopes protrude from the balconies. In front of the door stand 2 shadowy elven echoes on each side. As you approach, they attempt to bar the door, lowering spears across in front of it, but you have experience knowing that they'll just disappear if you touch them.
Excuse
This
us.
Is the black marble similar to the keystone?
It does appear to be a black rock, but
I hate that investment group.
mhm. As far as
Wing and a miss there, Gaba.
similar to that, I don't know how much info you'd get from just observing it.
Nah, I was there with you, Gamba.
We have diplomatic immunity. Let's just move in like we own the place, right? That's how this works.
Wilderness girls.
I think we have literal immunity.
Mhm.
Oh, ain't no ghosts out tonight.
In we go.
Grandpa.
Yep. Do the sorting. Zeph, you're up first. It's the drow, or not the drow, the guards. Raise a
Shadow
shout.
Council.
Yes.
Excuse us, and I go to open the door. Walk right through their spears.
They disappear as you make contact with them. The door's
All right,
open.
left or right? Left or right first, guys.
Yeah, first
Always
off,
left.
You take one side, I take the other.
the door is open to reveal
Oh,
5 drow standing in the entry hall. The gilded
Knock, knock.
doors open into a sprawling entry hall, richly woven carpet running from the doors to a large silvery orrery, modeled of the sun and planets quietly spinning in time above it. Below it are 5 drow who seem quite itching for a fight.
And these guys don't look shadowy.
Not at all, other than,
I mean-
drow.
Damn it, they really are coming back in time to summon this goddamn thing down.
So, why'd you? That was just a part of a move to go.
Mhm.
You can still
Go
can you
up,
still
you
get
can
in
go
there,
up.
Zeph?
Yeah, I was calculating my full movement. That's
I
30.
gotcha. Is that a
My
rug
fast
or
movement, yeah.
table?
Is this a rug table? Is
It's a
this a
rug.
chandelier?
Yeah, that's a chandelier. Orrery that I
Oh,
said.
why am I in the back? I would be
Model
closer
of
to
the
front.
solar system.
Gotcha.
Forward 1. And I could enlarge, and that would put me pretty much where I need to be. Yeah, why not? Next session I'll have more hero points, and I think you can bring back a spell slot with that if I really need to. Check the hero point rules again, but yeah, I'm going to enlarge person to embiggen me.
The embiggening. Oh, yeah.
Funny would it be if someone could just
That's on
cast
me.
reduce person immediately.
Yep. Wish they could let you give the players permission to make yourself bigger, but for some reason,
Mhm.
they've got to change the whole UI before they allow basic stuff like that.
Yeah, it's weird that they don't allow players to adjust their token size, but they do let players create their own sheets in the newer stuff.
Yeah.
Which is weird, kind of annoying.
You can adjust if you want to enlarge the other way, technically.
You can't
Yeah,
change your
I like
size,
this
but there's that
right
thing
now.
where you can change your photos, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then I will pop a hero point to get another standard action. And hit the one directly this way.
Number 4 there. Okay.
Actually, let's get this one because then Raj can come around the other way if he needs to. So I'll hit number, what is that, 1?
Mhm.
All right. Yeah, 22
That'll hit.
for 12
Wow.
damage, and I did fix the damage on the electricity.
Yep, solid blow. It's their turn. That one you just struck will 5-foot step up. Schwad.
Oh wait, I'm sorry,
Hmm?
I'm large. Let me re-roll that damage because it would be 2d8,
Mhm.
I think.
I
Let me double check.
offhand don't know.
I thought you said 3d6 last
It was
time.
3d6
That was
when
the
he was
axe.
using his axe, but now he's going to a great
Oh,
Yeah.
sword.
okay,
It's
gotcha.
2d8. So in reality, it would be. All
I'll let you keep the 10 just for that one.
right, appreciate it.
Yeah. These guys are fodder anyway, so. 2 16s. I think it's 17 to hit you.
Yep.
That was one of his 5. I'll do that in a second. 25 for 2 and 3 fire.
All right, fire doesn't do any damage to me, but I'll take the rest of that.
Okay, Varney.
Right.
Advance the tracker here in a second.
I'm able to get in there. I'll just take a shot at him with my longsword. Nothing fancy. 24 for
24 will
14.
hit. Yep. Solid blow. Twitch. Battle is joined.
All right, Twitch
In the
will run
ballroom.
up. Twitch
It's almost
will
like a
run
lightning
up.
battle. Some sort of quick
Uh,
attack.
What? He'll move up, drawing his rapier. Wait, to right there. Going under feet. And that's it. That's all he's got.
I'm glad that at least got it and was amused by it.
Mm.
Raj.
I think Raj is going to charge this one.
Mm-hmm.
Then single attack. Yep. All right. 20
20 meets, so
for
18?
18 damage. Yep.
Mm-hmm. As everyone picks their dance partner.
Mm-hmm.
This Symphony of Destruction.
Men with hats.
Parry.
Now we're just naming shit. 17 probably doesn't hit you.
Mitochondria.
But my 18 does parry it
Hats is a
sell.
band.
Yes, I know.
for 22 damage.
22. Wow, you dropped her in effectively one round.
Let's see. Violent display. That's a line.
Dude, Sky.
Okay. Yep. That's all. My turn.
Mm-hmm. Soren.
Channel the void.
Mm-hmm. DC 8 soldiers. It's a fort for that one.
I believe so. Let me just double check.
Yeah, 'cause
I
it's-
can't remember if this one is Will
I remember
or
it
not.
being different. I think it was fort because Will's the default.
Yeah, fortitude save to have the damage rather than a will save.
2, 3, and 4. So two of them.
Two of them
make
take
it.
7.
Mm-hmm. It's 15. With 3 in the back there. -7. And -15 for this dude. He is very bloodied. Zeph, it's your turn, but as it rolls around, let me move them down so they're on the tracker. You notice this door back here crack open and a red demonic face look out and start laughing and taunting the drow. Laughing at and taunting the drow. Shortly followed by a second one.
Where do I see the red demonic face?
I'll go
Through
ahead
this
and just reveal that section. But yeah, that door there.
All right. Fucking Varney Devils at what, 7 o'clock?
I seize them. I shall take care of them if you give me an opening.
All right. I will launch my first attack against the one I hit before, number 1. And then if that rolls over, my second attack will be on number. Or actually, has number 4 taken any damage?
That one is
That I can
very
see.
bloodied. He is.
Okay, I'll hit
not-
him first to definitely get the attack off of Varney, and then I'll hit the other one.
Mhm.
Let me pop power attack. This off. All right.
Did you say
Yeah.
we have bless?
23.
23 will hit. And yes, I
Okay.
think he did say he blessed you guys. So it's like,
Yeah,
what,
you have
+1
you
to
have
hit?
bless up
2d8 plus 5.
to bring back an old joke. You are all #blessed.
Hashtag.
Yep, you drop him.
Plus 2 lightning. And then I will use my other attack on number 1.
Mhm.
And it will miss.
Yep. He counters with the sword. 23 for 5.
All right.
I'm going to wait. Aid.
Mhm.
I don't think it's going to help.
+7 to AC.
When I'm enlarged, let me see. Okay. And there we go. Enlarge. It's +7.
Yep.
Yeah, that would help actually.
Y'all, this dog just got out of bed, walked into the middle of the room, stretched, and farted. I've never,
It's just like humans for real.
it really, I've never heard it fart.
She truly is your child, Cope.
Mhm.
It, like I know
I can
she's
see Cope
passed
doing
out.
that too, though. To be fair,
Yeah, that's what I'm
Yeah,
saying.
yeah.
That's what I'm
True, that-
saying.
That tracks, but I've never heard her audibly fart.
So number 2 rushes up to Raj and swings. 26 for 6.
Parry.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Damn.
He's dead,
Usually not
Jim.
confirmed,
Mhm.
so I don't know if that affects the parry or not.
Yeah.
'Cause I think his base damage will drop him. 'Cause that's 20.
Yeah, with
46
the
points
yeah,
of
first
damage.
strike, yeah.
Yep, that'd be 20.
For another day. And the last one, as you drop his partner, will shoot the crossbow at you. 20 for 4. With an acid kicker if it hits.
That'll miss.
Mm-hmm.
Even with a reduction from charging. Because I still maintain my dexterity, right? It's just a -2.
Yeah, it's a -2.
Okay, yeah. It's running that you lose dexterity. Gotcha.
Mm-hmm. It's round to Varney, who has sighted his prey.
I charge.
Mm-hmm.
I swift action activate Judgment of Destruction. These are definitely evil outsiders. I assume these are demons.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So here is my. Let's see. Yeah, let's use power attack. Let's really make them hurt.
$29 will hit. 21 slashing, you say?
Mm-hmm. And it is cold iron longsword. So
Yep. That bypasses their DR.
Mhm.
Yeah, it recoils in pain. Twitch.
you know what's something really depressing though is as I had finished up what the elf fighter would be is that's like most of Varney's buffs and that's just the default damage of an elf archer.
Mm-hmm.
He'd 5 foot
Without-
over
Out any of the stuff.
and move action. Give big guy +7 to his next attack, and then standard action rapier, stab him in the face.
Mm-hmm.
I'm glad I'm big guy to you.
That's a solid blow. The guy is on the edge. Raj.
I will shift over here and take a swing at him.
Mhm.
19.
That will beat his armor class.
For 20 damage.
He is very bloodied. That drow captain is dead. That's the only one here, so I'll take him off. Soren.
Yep, channel the void. Oh, that damage is piddly.
Mm-hmm. Drow soldier. Fort.
At least they'll take full.
That is enough to drop both of them. Assume that as they fall, their white eyes turn starry and they start rambling about things behind the veil.
As their body supernaturally decays.
Mm-hmm. And they're in range, and the door is open, so yeah, they'll both have to save, and they will both make it.
So they'll take 4.
Mm-hmm. Let me double check what the weapon is, because yeah, long spear. So the one near you takes a 5-foot step back and stabs at you with the spear. As does the
First one will hit. Does the bite have a 10-foot range?
no.
Okay,
No,
so then
that's
just the first one
pull
will
with
hit.
the spear, yeah. And the other one probably misses on everything.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. Zeph. Is he muted at the headphone? 'Cause he's not
No,
in
he's just
Discord.
Yeah,
saying
I got a
anything.
mute button on the side of my head. So looks like the ones we have left are just the demons.
Mm-hmm.
So I will scooch over here. Should be able to get purchase on at least one of them.
Mm-hmm.
All right. I will activate my Ancestral Strike to do some additional good damage. Let me pick. Is there a third damage box I can take here? No, just roll it separately then. All right, Ancestral Strike, power attack. Enlarge. Everything seems to be in order. All right. Hiya. 20.
That'll hit it. Yours is not well done. Does it count as good with that Ancestral Strike?
I think it does a separate amount of good damage. I think it does 1d6 good damage, so you would take 5 good damage. But I don't think the other damage counts as good.
Okay. The good damage does seem to send him reeling a bit more than the strike from the sword itself. They've got really high DR. Vani.
Step, or actually, I should do this.
That was enough to make number 1 bloodied, though. So
Step in, hit
Mhm.
number 1 again.
Mhm.
22,
That'll hit and do 14 slashing.
bypassing all their DR.
Twitch.
Here comes the man. He is going to double move under Varney's legs.
Mm-hmm.
And during this move, he's going to pull his pistol, so he's got his rapier and his pistol out.
Okay. That everything?
Yep, it was a double move.
Mm. Raj, quite a crowd over by the door there.
Hmm.
Short legs.
I think I'll instead shift over here and take my time to perceive sounds on the other side of the door there. See if there's
Okay.
anybody there, prisoners or anything like that.
Okay, I'll tell you next go round. Because nothing immediately is heard through that door.
Okay.
Storm,
Okay.
probably stopping point once these two are dealt with.
Mhm.
About all.
I'm just seeing if
Yeah.
there's anything in particular I want to do.
Mhm.
You know what? I can see both of them through this door, right?
Mhm.
Which one looks more hurt?
Definitely this one.
Okay, so I'm going to target this one with burning disarm,
Mhm.
the stronger one. Reflex negates.
That back up. Reflex 10, so it drops its spear.
But they just take no damage. But yeah, they drop their spear, so
Actually,
something.
how much does it do?
A attempt a
24.
reflex save. It's fire damage, but
Yeah, well, actually, roll the damage. Because they have resistance to fire.
fair enough.
So if it doesn't beat
I
it,
don't.
it's.
I've had the spell since I created this character, and I've never got a chance to use it. So
That actually beats the resistance by 3 points, so it drops the sphere. Looks at you with a slight amount of disbelief.
Mm.
just wave at him. Hi. Lovely place you have here.
Yep. Number 1, 5 foot steps back from Varney and goes to town with the spear again, so ignore the bite.
I'll miss.
And number 2 steps behind and
Yep.
goes to town with his claws and bite. But he has flanking now, so claws at 22.
Yep. Still miss. 23.
Okay. Yep. Zeph.
Yes. Probably just hit this guy right here.
Yeah, I think that's the only way you have an
Mhm.
angle on.
All right. Popping another ancestral strike. Yeah, 22.
That'll hit.
Gosh, I
Pretty
keep forgetting to
close.
roll the correct damage. It's
Alright.
2d8 plus 5. So 7. I
Mm.
seem to be consistently rolling worse than when I'm
Mhm.
using the lower damage die.
Also, that only rolls
All right.
1d8.
Oh, did I only? Oh, oops. Let me put the other d8.
It had a D8.
Because 3 electricity goes through.
I wish there was a button in this that you could toggle like dice like that, where like if you enlarge, you can be like, "Hey, I'm enlarged. Check this box. Now my damage is calculated properly."
Mhm.
Yeah.
There are some
Also-
sheets that inherently do that.
Yeah.
Not this Pathfinder sheet, but some of the ones we've used do
It-
that when you
it
change your
was-
size.
It was a thing about the 5th edition sheet that was actually really quite good.
Yeah.
Was
Yeah.
the damage toggle thing that you just click it and it goes to everything.
Yep.
Well, the blade
Also,
itself
they
doesn't
haven't-
find purchase through its damage reduction, but the elemental damage does a fair bit to it.
And if it casts any spells, I don't know if it can, but Ripping Strike would -2 penalty. Say, oh, sorry, I got it backwards. -2 penalty on it resisting spells.
Mm-hmm. Does have spell resistance, so that would help if. Oh, right, spell resistance. Soren, you wanna retcon that 3 damage you did? Nah, we'll roll on.
Well, I mean,
Which-
if it dropped the weapon, it doesn't take the damage anyway. So
Yeah.
All right. Which will all right, he'll 5 foot back And from standing under Zeph, he's gonna move action, add to Varney's next attack, and then standard action, add to Zeph's next attack. Does a 1 fail and aid another?
I'm not certain. I want to say no, but that might not be
combat
correct.
action.
Yeah,
I think
Combat
a natural one, it's a combat action. I think.
yeah. I think it just fails.
All right, so I think Varney's fails, but Zeph's would succeed, and that's it for him.
Raja.
Anything from you said I don't detect anything from a perception check.
No
What
sound
seems
from
to
in
be
there.
All right, I am going to, since they have it well locked up over there, I think he's going to just ease the door open, just see inside.
The far wall of this small chamber is covered by a massive chart showing thousands of stars. Over 24 small pins have been driven into the map, plotting a course through the heavens. On the floor in front of the chart is a pile of discarded papers. Other than that, the room is pretty much empty.
Which does your roll count as an attack roll?
I'm sorry?
I'm reading the information.
His
on the
aid another
critical
is
hit.
usually an attack roll.
Yes.
Yeah.
This aid another is an attack roll because I'm trying to improve their attack.
Then yes, it does critical fail.
Okay.
Soren.
Does it look like I can get like right here and swing at him?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna do that. Swift action, apply my channel smite, and a go
23 will hit.
for a total of. Why can't I do math today? 22.
Does it? Forget. Does
It doesn't have the
will save
DC on
that?
there.
Yeah.
It doesn't. I was just doing that for the damage.
Okay. Yeah. The flail itself doesn't seem to do anything to him, but the channel goes through and damages him quite hardly.
Hurts him good.
Real good.
So, repeat of the previous round. Ooh.
All right.
Yeah, that's
2
gonna be
AOs.
that's gonna be a hit, another hit, but not a confirm. So that's 25 points of damage.
That's 2 AOO, aid another's to add 7 to your AC.
Okay, well the natural 20 is still gonna hit though.
Ah, that's a good
Okay.
point. Then I'd save that AOO.
Yep. So it's still gonna be me losing 15 points.
And actually, because you're flanked by him and the other one, 7 more.
Yep.
Wanking bastards.
Mm-hmm.
Number 2 will turn on Soren.
Damn. So
Well then.
Thunder
Oh,
at the end.
That's a hit and a confirm, a hit and a hit.
all right. So can I AOO on his second 2?
Are you even close enough to me?
1,
He's
2.
Yeah, he's
under
in
Varney.
Zeph's space. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, all of Zeph's survey. So those 2 would add 7 to your.
So basically that made me miss the other for the second 2, so I'd only take the crit. If that's how you want to do it, because the crit's going to hit me no matter what.
I didn't even roll on the crit. I'm rolling on the second 2.
Okay.
'Cause
So that manages to
no-
block those 2 from me. Because you said add 7, right?
Yep, add 7 to your AC.
Okay. Yep. So I only get hit by one of those, thankfully.
Zeph.
All right. Another hit to the red motherfucker. Hiya! That
Damn.
does crit confirm.
Mm-hmm.
And you've got a +7 on that attack.
Very confirmed.
2d8.
Pretty soon,
Yeah,
Twitch
it's
is
probably
just
a good idea to
not
give him
going
that
to
shocking
attack anymore.
greatsword, guys.
Mhm.
Only it was cold iron.
Right?
Here we go.
Or
This is your base
adamantine
damage.
greatsword, he can just cut through the walls.
Mhm.
Just cuts through the walls like butter.
Wait, that's it. Wrap the chain shirt around the sword.
I don't think the shocking damage gets multiplied, so that would
No,
just
it
be
does
one
not.
shocking.
Yep.
Actually, even what 30?
Yeah, even 30.
And 6 good aligned damage.
Mhm. It is very bloodied. Varney.
I will 5 foot and continue my assault on number 1.
Mm-hmm. 27, 15. It's hanging by a thread.
As we do.
Mhm.
Lack of multi-attack is the real thing that's stopping me from.
Mhm.
I'm right there with you. Although I don't have
Bitch.
my damage pretty piddly right now.
Twitch.
Oh, sorry. I'm looking at the. I guess he will move action, aid. Just need
I mean,
to
Varney's got 13 HP. So
Yeah. I don't have. I wouldn't be able to heal in this round.
yeah,
I
no,
can-
I mean, as
I can
saying he
protect
might
him.
appreciate more AC.
Yeah. But I'm within range where I can move. I can AOO give him the AC if he gets
Mhm.
attacked. So instead, I'm going to try and stab the guy in front of him, and then, or first, I'm going to aid
the wall?
Zeph's next attack. So that's
No,
Zeph's.
Imp 1 is very far from the door, I would say.
Mhm.
Oh, this one down here.
Yeah.
All right,
You probably get
we're gonna-
2, but...
we're gonna 5
Oh.
foot under Barney to protect.
Okay, so you
Barney
did
here.
just go straight through a wall, because the door's up here.
Oh, sorry. I'm clustering the map too much to really
Yep.
see what's going on. Yeah. So I don't think I could even aid Barney where he
I had
is.
thought you were originally under Varney when you came.
I
through.
was, and then I
Zeph
moved
came
back
up.
under Zeph
Mm.
to try and be under both of them. So right now we'll just move up under her,
Me?
him.
Yes.
Sorry.
Sorry.
The elf kind of looks like it. Anyway, we're gonna attack that guy. We'll attack that
Wrong on all counts.
Thorn identifies as this Doom/Day.
guy. Doom/Day.
Mhm. Okay, so the
All right.
19 hits. It's not good or cold iron, right?
It's nothing. It's my enchanted weapon, but I don't know.
Yeah, no, it's not high enough with the +1 attunement to count as bypassing. If I remember that chart right, it's like 3 or 4.
Yep.
It's got to be. But that's a decent swing. You at least chipped a bit more off him. 13 misses. Anything else?
That'll be it. Oh, except for the add to Zeph's attack,
Mm.
which he did first, but
Mm.
I can just move it to this guy instead.
And I'll just double move to go here.
Mhm.
It might
Well, that's.
provoke
Are you able to get
attack
through
of
the door right
opportunity.
there?
I mean, it's a
Or not.
double door.
It's a double.
but
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
it might
Yeah.
go. He might get an AOO from the imp, but
yeah.
Yeah.
I did not make a single one. So
It depends if he has a spear, because technically, is that threatening if he goes into that space? If he doesn't have a spear?
well, it's because it's
It's got natural attacks.
yeah.
Right. Well,
So
just this
he-
first claw. I'm not going to bother going
Alright.
in.
Oh, all right.
No.
And it does not hit my AC though.
Okay.
AC
So just a
25.
slap fight there.
Mm.
Yep, yep.
Yeah.
So
Embrace the void.
ooh, that's some chunky damage, and I think that first one will die even if it resists. This one has 2, so it would also go down even if it resists.
The void
Congratulations,
beckons
Soren. You've kill stealed multiple things.
you. Finally, my time has come.
Mhm.
And see,
And
all it
as-
took was the inspiration you got from seeing the blobfish. I mean, the tentacle thing in the water.
Yeah, the Yowie.
Yeah, he's been having a good day lately. I'm just gonna say that.
As the demons dissipate and return to the infernal home, I will go ahead and stop the recording.
As they dissipate, he's like, "Thank you for your service. Goodbye."
Wednesday.